Your beard's really nice.
Thanks, Jared.
Yeah, I met her today.
Got him! Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
You gotta touch this.
It says we're at a weird resolution.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Hold on.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
It means you're a nut. You're crazy in the coconut. Just a weird song. I mean, it should be good, right?
Yeah, probably.
Don't let YouTube dictate what a normal resolution means. What does that
That's
even
true.
mean?
That's true.
Doesn't mean anything.
It was saying that last stream too. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Hello.
Hey, Retro Radical. Retro Radical on Twitch. Merry Xmas. Ian, thanks.
Will you click?
I did.
Oh, okay. Because I lost it for a second. Should I just go into it?
I think so.
I mean, we have to wait for the the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we're just basically practicing.
Yep.
So
Ready?
3, 2,
1,
1,
go. Ian, what you doing, man? What's your Christmas looking like? What's your Christmas looking like? Lusake.
Jonathan, don't try and sing if you can't hear it.
Weekos. Vinosec.
Vinosec.
Let me make sure we're not.
You paused my game.
I know, and I apologize. We'll reset here. I just want to. I needed to pause the playback on here. I apologize. Let's reset really quick.
I hate you so much.
I'm sorry. I just forgot to pause the stream playback. And you can't run this stuff in the background for some reason. Alright, you should be good. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
You paused my game.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. We need something else.
I need another brother. Stop touching things.
I can't adjust things as I want.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Ian's not saying anything in the chat, so I don't know if he's still here even.
Good, he couldn't see that monstrosity that just happened. Why?
World record.
I'll be waiting here.
I mean, I'll be playing like Super Smash Bros. Or something.
For
Not-
what?
Not waiting.
I'll be waiting for you. So, if you come here,
That's where you'll find me, underneath the sea lab, underneath the water, sea lab, at the bottom of the sea. And cut it. Good job. Good job, team.
got it in one.
Yeah,
As Tom Scott would say,
that's a take.
one take.
You take Justin.
Why did that come out of the air? Sky.
I don't know. I don't expect a lot of people to be here today, just because it's Christmas.
Well, good. Then they don't have to watch us be bad.
Out of this game. Cold Blooded Chill says, well, long time no see, guys. Merry Christmas, CBC. Thank you.
Cold-blooded.
Thank you for hanging out. How's life? How's life treating you? We were live last night too. But yeah, it's Christmas time, so I expect most people to be hanging out with their family, but we have no family.
I'm hanging out with my family. Right here, bud. You guys can't see it, but I have my arm around Jonathan. By the way, I'm Freedom.
I'm touching. Into my touche pa. This game would be so much better if you could skip cutscenes.
So, question marks.
But you'd be allowed to skip every cutscene except for the landing at Dalet.
Okay, so Ultimecia isn't really much of she's a factor in the entire game, but she is not a named factor until late in the game.
Yeah.
Do you think that is on the same level as Necron?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Because Necron was also technically a factor.
But not nearly as explained. Let me read some chat here. Life is good, my dudes. Me and the wife bought a house and everything. Nice.
Congratulations.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're in the military, right? I might be misremembering. Feels good to be a young homeowner, you know? Yeah, same. Bates is the same way. He has a house with his wife, and I'm like, to me, that just blows my mind. Bates is a little bit older than us, but...
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought it was our age.
I mean, he is our age, but still a little bit older than us. But yeah, so Necron, the final boss of Final Fantasy IX, is just like shows up out of nowhere, basically, right? You're fighting Kuja, basically throughout the game, and then Necron shows up and is like, blam. Cold Blood is only 23. God dang.
When did Murray get his place?
I don't know.
Longtime friend of the stream, Murray. He's been in his place for like
4 years. Yeah.
And he owns that house. He also he was renting before that.
Yeah. The chat is showing up on the screen here, right, guys? I don't want to move it, but I need more space or something. I don't know, but another monitor. Can we get a third monitor?
I mean, I was looking into buying another TV.
Really?
Yeah, a good 1080 TV was only like $300.
Interesting.
It's like not like a super high end, but
okay, cool. Yeah, so he's in the military. Cold Blood is in the military. It's only 23. God dang! Congratulations, my man. That is so awesome. I don't know if I'll ever be there. When I'm out of school, I'm sure. But okay, so Necron just shows up out of nowhere. Blah blah blah. You're fighting Kuja throughout the rest of the game. And then Necron shows up. In this game, you're fighting sorceresses throughout the game, right? Yeah. You know, Adele doesn't show up until your first foe is obviously Edea, right?
Yeah.
And then Adele gets talked about, and she gets talked about more if you go into like the lore and you talk to some background characters. You know, if you're speedrunning the game, you don't know much about Adele.
Yeah.
You know even less about Ultimecia, you know?
Well, I mean, she's from the future. Who would know about her?
Wife says Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Tell her we said Merry Christmas as well. Yeah. And
I didn't say that. But no, I'll ride Jonathan's coattails.
Yeah, so you're always fighting sorceresses, which I think puts it on a different level than Final Fantasy IX's final boss.
Okay. Do you ever want to play this game, John? Do you ever want to be the one holding the controller?
I mean, I don't care. You want me to do it right now? You want to switch?
Nah.
I don't think so. You already pushed some buttons, so it would technically be a co-op. Thales Prower says, yo, you guys laying it in an emulator? This is actually, the Steam version, which is the PC version.
So it is an official version. No emulators here.
Oh, playing. Okay, not laying it. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. I knew what you meant, though. Yeah, yep. This is the PC version.
Oh, jeez. Am I just talking to her? No, I'm not. Okay. I can never make Squall go straight.
It is a little weird with these controls, man.
Yeah.
First one doesn't matter, then the second option. I'm sure you know, though. I should just go through, I should do some test streams and just try to make things, like, perfect. But knowing me, that'll take forever, and things never become perfect. Grab the cards.
This is how I get people into Magic the Gathering.
Just, hey, you want 7 free Magic the Gathering cards?
These are all lands. Basic lands.
This is 6 lands and a brown bear.
Hey, dude, you don't want to mess with brown bears.
This is 6 lands and Scythe Cat. That would be enough to. Cool. Since the stream just started, you should grind a little bit more. Till people show up and stuff. So basically, what we're doing right now is we're just practicing the speedrun for the first disc. There is a small amount of grinding at the very beginning, but after that, there's almost no grinding. Also, people, I can't. Yo, what's up? 2099. I forget. What's your other name that we actually call you by? Oh my god, I'm blanking right now. I'm sorry, man. Because I know you have 2 channels, and that's what we typically call you by. But yeah, so right after we fight Ifrit, yes, you. Because you first subscribed to us on your other channel, I believe. TRG, yeah, the random gamer or something like that, right? TRG, that's right, exactly it. Thank you, man. I'm a bad person. You need the card abilities and the refining abilities, then this game is easy. Yeah,
Yep.
Essentially, yeah, exactly. So if you'll see some things that maybe some top level streamers won't do just because we do like some slower but easier to perform tactics. Also, we just messed up completely yesterday, and we like didn't even finish the first disc because we messed up our junctioning. Just get cards and fish fins. Yeah, that's exactly right. So Quetzalcoatl's gonna learn card, which is gonna let us learn card mod later. Shiva's gonna learn ice magic refine, which is gonna let us refine our fish fins that we get later into waters, which is our first strength junction. Really, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what the water is. You know that the water is very strong because it's not, but it is the quickest thing that we can get 100 of.
Oh, hold on.
Messing up already.
I know, man. Yeah. Yep.
That's pro tip number 1. Yeah. Pro tip number 2 is menu better. Yeah. So for the speedrun, you don't see
We can also talk about what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do a little bit. So here, Jeremy's gonna draw some thunders. These thunders are gonna be used to self-damage later.
I'm gonna do one more. That's good.
No, you're good. That's plenty.
Oh yeah.
That's way more than plenty. Gotta get bomb cards for Fyra. See, it's just not worth the time.
Fish fins for
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, so one fish fin equals 20 waters. And so that's enough to get 100 waters. If we are going as fast as you can, there's just a lot of stuff that is really good, but isn't so great when you're considering it for like a speed run. Yeah, water and sleep, blind. Yeah, if you're playing casually, your status effects, getting 100 of pains is amazing because that's silence, poison, blind. Basically any status effect is really good. Death, obviously, but that's
I mean, having like 100 death junction to your status
attack. Yeah, your status attack junction. But not everything is obviously. More things are weak to pain, or some of the things in pain, rather than death. Cheat the seed test for better salary, then you can get a lot of tents for Curaga. Yeah, so we do buy tents for Kuraga. Meltdown is another good one, TRG. You're absolutely right. That's one of my favorite spells in the game. So here, Jeremy's gonna damage Squall to get him so he can Renzo Kukin. And maybe one more will be necessary depending on who Ifrit attacks. Looks like he's gonna attack Squall though. No, one more should be good then. It's unfortunate because he's gonna be kind of low then. Meltdown is 0 defense, yeah. Vitality 0, yeah. And now he's going to, oh, that sucks.
It's okay.
Now he's gonna Thunder on Quistis, so she'll be lower for our fish fin fights. And hopefully Ifrit attacks. So he's gonna take a turn off here to talk. And then if we're lucky, this will kill him. Probably won't though. If we get the extra attack in. Nope. Okay, but he put in the command, so it should,
It'll override.
Yeah, it should override any attack that he did do. So this should kill him.
Actually, a decent.
Not a terrible fight. It would be better if Squall was a little bit higher.
No, I'm probably gonna potion Squall anyway.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Why not? Better safe than sorry.
That's true because.
And I'm gonna Thunder with him.
Yeah, Thunder instead of Ifrit, or instead of Renzo.
Yeah.
We are using notes. Before anybody accuses us of cheating, we admit that we are using notes. So we want Ifrit to be on his own basically the entire time. That's so he gets as much experience as he can. That way he's a high enough level later in the game to learn Ammo Refine. But did you need to be so fast to name Squall S? Yeah, so
it's such a small thing to do, but that saves it time.
It ends up throughout the entire run saves like a couple seconds.
And it's not like a hard trick to perform.
Yeah. I sleep the fishes and card them for faster AP gain. Interesting.
You don't have access to sleep this early in the game is the only thing.
Yeah, so I think the easiest way for you to get sleeps would be from the Grats, I think they're called, in the Garden Training Center. The giant Venus flytraps or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And that is decent AP training early in the game, but do it like the bosses just give you an absurd amount of AP.
Yeah.
Did you split for Ifrit, you little dingus?
I didn't, and I apologize.
Jothan's got the splitter.
I'm bad at it. I just. Oh, you guys are going to Ifrit. Sorry, tuning in and grinding out a Neo. Oh, okay. No problem. No problem.
What are you grinding out?
Neo. That's that one game with like the robots.
Dude, it looked good.
So now we're heading straight over to the beach to fight the fish.
The fish fiends, yeah.
Fast clons, I believe they're called. You'll see we'll run away from almost every fight we encounter. And we're gonna get Diablos as soon as possible in order to get encounter none. So only one fight on the way to the fish. That's not bad. Hopefully we get a fight here pretty soon. Samurai Souls clone. Yeah. What's the new game that that From Software is actually coming out with? It's like a samurai game. That's not Neo, is it? You're probably thinking of something different. This is a rage game about Japan and demons. Maybe I am thinking of the wrong thing.
Were you thinking of Nier?
Nier, I was thinking of Nier Automata.
Ouch.
Oh, she crit
Why did I have
herself.
to crit myself? Seriously.
That is unfortunate. She might need a Phoenix down. So we thunderbolt them to guarantee them coming out of the ground.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's alright. She got like 2 hits in her left. Ooh, Jesus, maybe not. That's really unfortunate. So it's very possible that we'll have to Phoenix down Quistis, which isn't terrible, but it's not ideal. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Okay, when's that coming out, do you know? You guys some experience, how do you fight Diablo? Basically, we spam... Most of this entire game is spamming limits. If we want to be safe, which we don't, not for that fight, we'll blind Diablos. Diablos only has 1 physical attack, and then the rest of his magic attacks are all gravity based, which are percentage based. So even if you're at 1 HP, if he does a gravity based attack, you'll take 0 damage. So the only way he can kill you is by actually hitting you, and if he's blind, it's hard for him to hit you. But it's also, he doesn't attack that very much anyway, so just going through the fight and trying to kill him as quick as possible with limits it's pretty... see, that was unlucky. It's possible for her to kill the fish in the ground with her laser attack.
I'd really like to get 3 since I'm just so low.
Yeah.
I really only want it. I don't want to.
Getting 3 here would be really lucky. No. So we're gonna have to do 1 more fight. Yeah, that's I think smart. Nier Automata was good too. I got a platinum in it. Irrelevant side note. That is not irrelevant.
No,
I want to
hear. Dude, some games are really hard to platinum. I think that it's an achievement to platinum. One of my favorite games that I've ever platinum was Fury.
Yeah, Fury is a good game. I think we played a little bit of that on stream.
What am I doing?
Yeah, it's an interesting strategy, but try casting Demi on Diablos. His HP drops pretty quickly. We would, but at that point we don't have Demis. We would have to draw them, or
and it's very hard to draw cast.
Yeah, it's literally just faster to.
Damn, they didn't get an attack in. So after I picked this one, or after I hit this item, because I don't think you can get 0 in this one.
In a fight with 2. Do you always
on
fight
the
2?
PC version?
Oh yeah, that's
I've
right.
never gotten 0.
Yeah.
So split.
Yeah, only 1 though. That's unfortunate.
But he also learned card. Oh wait, I'm just gonna wait.
It's not. You just need to keep an eye with the characters with the most int. Yeah, it's just this early and without intelligence junctions. It's just we literally fight Diablos as soon as we get it. So, but yeah, you're absolutely right about the int with their intelligence stat affecting draw cast. In our PB, we actually I actually got the end with selfie, which kills it instantly.
Who's I?
By I mean we.
And by we, you mean?
Guys, did I ever tell you that I beat Adam all by myself? Ancient Domains of Mystery, all by myself. Jeremy was just there watching.
Just. No, you definitely do help me with this game.
You just need to have 1 character cast Demi on Diablos.
Well, and then the Cure 3 that he does because of that.
Yeah. So if you cast Demi on him, he'll cure you. Which is something that we don't want because we want to keep our health low. You know what I'm saying? Question: how did you guys find other mods for other FF games, like the New Threat mod for FF7? So, the New Threat mod is the only mod we've ever actually played.
But Quim.net.
Yeah, QHIMM.net. There is a Discord for it. We talked about this yesterday, actually.
That's fine though.
Yeah, no, totally fine. And just go for Demi and Zell Limit Break. It's up to Jer. If he wants to put draw on selfie, he's the one running the game. Booyah heel drop. Yeah,
Booyah heel drop combo is pretty good.
There's actually a one that's a little bit better, but a little bit more complicated to put in.
Because you don't need to know the things. Like, you don't need to read the things to be able to use Squall or Zell's limit.
Yeah, so yeah, the Combat King will allow them to show up on the thing. But you can actually input them without having read the Combat Kings. Runic says the brothers have returned. Thank you, Runic. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
everyone for coming in. My friend texts me and asks why I'm streaming on Christmas. I'm just gonna tell her I have no life.
I was actually gonna mention there's a couple Discords that I'm on that I was streaming. Maybe once I get like I plan to do a full.
If you get Strength Plus on Ifrit on Zell, you can kill anything with Booyah Heel Drop. Yeah, so that's the plan. Is by the time we get the magical lamp, that Ifrit will have learned Strength Plus 20. So you combine Zell's limit break with Squall's limit break, and it's a pretty quick fight altogether.
But yeah, and then Irvin later in the game becomes just a massive powerhouse. His limit is so good.
Yeah, so our two best characters are Squall and Irvin, with Zell in third. So everyone knows this guy looks like Robin Williams.
Adam Sandler. Yep, I see it too.
Yeah, this guy looks like Papa Smurf.
What? Papa Smurf's blue.
Yeah, exactly.
Along with all the other Smurfs. So, who's here giving us tips?
Thales. Thales Prower.
Thales.
Miles Thales Prower.
Do you, have you played this game a lot? Because I think that, like, the first time you play this game is drastically different than, like, the other times you play these games. Because you learn how broken the junction system is.
Yeah, I think he knows. So what'd you guys get for Christmas? I got some cool socks. And $30.
So I'm going to be making just one safety save right here. Like, I'm just going to keep saving over it. And that's just because, again, this is mostly a practice. We'll probably, you know, by the first, probably have, like, if Jonathan wants to do it. Well, Jonathan is going to Toledo.
Yeah, I'm actually putting that off for a day.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
But you're going to be here by the first?
Theoretically, yeah.
Then maybe we can have, like, a full game.
Yeah.
Ready by the first.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
TRGs.
I mean, really, this is the hardest part. The first disc is the hardest part.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. TRG says he doesn't celebrate anything.
Are you in the list?
It's pronounced Talas. Tails is just the fox who got my name. I see. I apologize.
Talas?
Yeah, Talas.
That's actually a really nice name.
Runic says my first playthrough of FF8 was a struggled nightmare.
Yeah.
My second playthrough was...
Oh, no!
Oh, jeez. Beep, beep, beep.
That's a silly time loss. Hey, did you hit it for fish fins? You did. Okay.
Yes. My second playthrough was an overpowering meltdown of destruction. Runic says they got Nier Automata and MHW. I'm not sure what MHW is. As well
Monster
as
Hunter World?
Is that a thing? As well as some money and clothes. Nice. Wife CBC says wife bought me the body kit I've always wanted for my car. Oh, you doing like a car mod?
Damn, dude.
Nice.
That's intense.
Yeah. I got her this kitchen set and sewing machine for the dresses she makes. That's awesome. Thales, as in the Greek philosopher. I don't I don't know if I've heard of him. Monster Hunter World, you were right.
So good at this game. I'm also alright at Final Fantasy VIII.
Talis, were you in Bates' stream? Is that, I think I remember seeing you in there.
I wish we could host like people do on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because I would set my shit up to host people.
Well, Twitch is just a better streaming platform.
It kinda is. But I like streaming on YouTube.
You're in a lot of streams, yeah.
I saw my nephew today. He was wearing a duster similar to Cypher's. And we all know how cool that is.
Yeah, guys, don't let your kids wear dusters.
Yeah, don't let your kids think anime protagonists are cool. Other than Goku. Goku's cool. But
So-
only little Goku.
Yeah.
Once he becomes an adult, he's a lamer. Who would win in a fight, Ryu from Street Fighter or Goku?
Jesus. Oh, so yesterday on our stream, I commented that this is the scene that gets us copyright claimed most.
You were wrong, right?
No, they absolutely claimed that video.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't care. They can have the point.
Actually, we can't even monetize our shit anymore, can
Really?
we?
I don't
You have to
know.
have 1,000 viewers, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
do
now.
you? Yeah. But so they can have all the money they get from that. Tala says Uchiha Itachi is the best. I don't know who that is.
This is a great scene. Dude, it's still a great scene.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would love to see a remake of this game too. I would love to see a remake of FF7, but it's
Never gonna happen.
debatable whether or not that's actually going to happen.
You know what? You can't hear it, Jonathan, but you were not that far off.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Jeremy's got headphones in, so I'm not hearing any of the game audio, actually. I should get a splitter so we can both hear it, but...
You don't really need to hear it.
Yeah.
Boost. He still hasn't learned anything. Okay.
I restarted FF8 several times just to see the feat those Luce Guinos Venus I can draw.
So, what's this? Ability. Oop.
So here we do the fish fins into the waters, and that's gonna be put on Squall. So that just marginally increased his attack. After that, I believe he's gonna get Blizzagas, right?
Yeah.
For his attack, and then after that, it's... I don't remember after that.
I wouldn't mind seeing Cypher, or Zell, I mean, Squall, taking a few hits here.
Yeah, that'd be ideal. So we didn't have to bring him down for the Anaconda fight.
Actually, you know what? I might attack him with Zell once.
That's not
twice.
a terrible idea, I think. If they were smart, they would make FF7 Golden Saucer VR. That would be pretty cool.
That would be kind of sick, actually.
I would
yeah.
love for them to expand on Gold Saucer in general. I wonder if we could have some mods, do a mod for FF7 so it'll run in the background. How possible do you think that is?
What?
A running background rod.
I don't know.
So this is hopefully just enough to get Squall to be low enough life to, again, be able to use his limit break. Just imagine all the VR, the Gold Saucer games in VR. Yeah, like that Punch rock paper scissors game in VR.
That's basically just like luck.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's not even luck. It knows your input, so it.
Yeah, so you I mean, you have like a percentage chance.
Right. It decides whether or not you win.
I'm really looking forward to Mog House.
Yeah, Mog House in VR. That'd be sweet.
All right, I'm probably gonna do like Zell one more time.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's gonna put him pretty low.
I want him to be yellow, man. That's like perfect.
Okay. Snowboard, submarine. I mean, the everyone knows the best game there is actually the
G-Force bike race.
The bike game, yeah.
I don't know. I really do like snowboarding.
Snowboarding is fun.
You
too.
could do not the Wonder Square or whatever the roller coaster one is.
I think that's Wonder Square, right?
I don't know. No, isn't Wonder Square the gaming one?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. Speed Square.
Yeah.
I used to be really good at the basketball game, actually.
Yeah, you got like 15 or something.
I know I at least hit 10 in a row once. Because after 10 in a row, it starts giving you double scores. Yeah, Mog House. Yeah, Moogle game is Mog House. Squall should do it with Quistis. I regret reading that.
There should be no doing it in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, the submarine game. I would love to see them just expand on Gold Saucer in general. Add more games, make the games that they do have more in-depth.
Also, like how much of Midgar, like it's supposed to be super fucking huge. How much Midgar do you actually see?
Yeah, you see like two sections,
You
two
see,
sectors.
like 4.
Do you?
Yeah. Like 6, 7, 8, 2.
In Crisis Core, they talk about Loveless more. The player Loveless.
Yeah, isn't it like a big theme of it or something?
Yeah. So coming up is the
Anaquondor.
Anaquondor, which is not really a boss. It's just a good like yardstick to see how well you're doing so far in the raid. Hashtag dog quest. There's no dog quest, guys.
I want you. There's that fucking moon again.
You do have to talk to the dog on your escape, or else you'll lose points. And it's no faster to skip the dog.
I really don't think it makes a big difference, though.
Actually, the PS1 had a submarine game like in FF7. Like an actual full game.
I know. Wasn't there also like a snowboarding game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was.
Has anyone here played Chocobo's Dungeon? I've never played it.
I'm pretty sure our nieces and nephews had it.
Our nieces and... We don't have anyone who fits that description.
Our niece and nephews.
Oh.
What's Critical Depth? Oh, that's the game? No. I'm pretty sure there was an actual Final Fantasy VII snowboarding game, not Cool Borders, which is an amazing game.
I was almost positive I was going to get attacked there again.
So here comes the Anaconda fight. I mean, I could be completely wrong. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Snowboarding is a mobile game created and released in North America in 2005. Okay. See, this is why I was afraid to get them too low.
No, it's fine.
Is it fine? That should be enough to kill him. "38 minutes. Exactly. I don't play sports or racing games in general. You should play Burnout 3 and Burnout Revenge. Those are good. Those are good racing games.
I mean, Burnout Paradise is pretty freaking good, and it's like really cheap right now.
Coming up next is going to be a fight with a Gizzard that will also be running away from. Are you guys speedrunning? Yeah. You guys can see the timer, right? Yeah, we're training to speedrun. This is just like the first disc. See, I was right about the Gizzard. That screen's always the same, and you might, if we were better, I think it might be possible to skip that Gizzard fight, but it's always Anacondar, 2 Anacondars, Gizzard. We got new sticks, boys. You hear it?
What?
New sticks. That's a Northern Line. He bought a new controller to play NHL, and so he's like, "I got new sticks, boys."
I was looking at the Pro controller, like it looked really good actually.
No, you're fine. Cold-blooded. Don't apologize. You get poisoned if you eat a Gizzard. That's so true. So you were saying you were looking at the Pro controller?
Yeah, it looked really good. I'd probably prefer it to this. Because I'd like to have that that D-pad that it has.
Oh, the good thing about the Xbox controllers is that they run natively on PCs. The drivers are like cross-compatible or whatever with the PC, so you don't have to download anything else. With like we used to run this game on a PS4 controller, and we had to bodge it a little bit in order to get it to work completely. You still can't, for this game, you still can't map the shoulder buttons though, for some reason. Some godforsaken reason. Even the old game had shoulder buttons. So here you can run down the mountain or you can jump off. Jumping off is faster, but it does lose you points in your seed test. Up next is the Biggs and Wedge / Elveret fight. When Jeremy's fighting Biggs and Wedge, he's going to make sure to do his first limit break on Biggs.
This is where I'm going to make a save real quick.
Okay. He'll hit his first limit break on Biggs, which will spawn Wedge. Then he needs to make sure that he actually hits Wedge with the next limit break in order to gain the most amount of AP. So he's going to make a safety save here. And you'll notice we're going to ignore the draw point because it's not worth the time to actually use it. And it was good that he didn't actually get attacked there while saving. I like this next cutscene coming up too. I think it's really good.
Oh yeah, good visuals, good music. Bro, this is not OSHA safe.
Yeah, that's like an arc flash, dude. You guys need to be grounded. You guys need to be You guys just need to lock out and tag out this entire area. Are you freaking kidding me?
Can you explain that? What those mean?
Oh, a lockout, lockout tagout is when you have your own lock that nobody else's key can open, and you literally lock the off switch in place. And I've heard of people locally dying because they've locked out a machine, went inside to work on it, and then somebody else used their key to unlock their lock and start the machine. To me, that's horrifying.
Who's stupid enough to do that?
I mean, really, that really is you have to be stupid to unlock somebody else's lock.
Like,
without clearing the machine first? Or just in general.
Yeah.
Like, making sure that person's not in there. Like those locks for the nuke controls. Exactly.
Then what's tagging out?
I don't want to say because I could be wrong. Let me, I can look it up really quick. It's not that big of a deal, but... So lockout tagout is all one thing. That's just what they call it. I think it might be
Basically all the same thing.
yeah.
Okay.
How they call it LATO.
Excuse me. Sorry.
LOTO. Obviously. But basically, no one should be able to ever start a machine that you're in.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Just think about it, because of this army, the world now has satellite TV. Exactly. And we're trying to stop him because we're on the side of Big Cable. So there he fought Biggs. He essentially killed Biggs, which spawns the Biggs and Wedge fight. He could attack Biggs again, but it's not a good idea to. Please don't attack Squall. Okay. If we can get out of this fight without dying, we should be good. Yeah, but I mean,
there's a little bit of a threat during
the spider fight. But,
yeah.
Here, Selfie will draw Siren, obviously.
Zello.
Oh, Zell, sorry. And, that's a guaranteed draw. There's no risk of failing a GF draw. That's very unfortunate. But you know what? It's better to do it now than later. If we get a bad attack, though, he could kill us again. No, he's gonna attack Selfie. That's good. So I think this should kill him. Maybe. Rough Divide? No. Oh no, we're good. Okay. So now we do Escape from Dalet 2, never go back to Dalet Mountain.
Why is it 2?
Why not? Because it's the sequel to Escape from Dalet 1, which the tagline was always go back to Dalet Mountain. Return to Dalet Mountain. Is the ATB setting intentional? Yes. So you'll notice that the ATB stops a lot during people's attacks and stuff. That is actually still active. Even during active, you'll see the ATB wait during some attacks. However, it will not wait during menuing. I believe it's an active.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll show, but I had to change my name since I'll be releasing music on this channel next year. Yeah, I can see it.
Cool.
You're Absolute Zero now. That's cool.
What kind of music?
If we still call you Cold Blooded, every once in a while, that might be a thing still. Wait mode is only during action selection. Yeah, exactly. I want to see what you guys do with the spider thingy. Well, you're in for a treat. Theoretically, I'll try to explain it as it goes. But if we're good, I almost said if we're lucky, but really it's all skill. If you're good, you only have to fight him this one time here. All other fights can be skipped. And you're probably wondering about the very last one. I won't spoil it for you, but there is a objectively right choice when you're speedrunning the game. So he always starts without attack. It doesn't do that much damage, but it is enough to put Squall in a very critical amount of health. We haven't gotten any rough divides, which sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad. That's gonna be on selfie. Yep. So I believe this should kill him. So here's a rough divide. I think that'll clinch it, no matter what. So now we have the ability to run away. And now I'll, while he's doing this, I'll talk about the strategy we use to avoid him for the rest of the fights. So this one, as long as you hug the left wall, you can avoid this fight here. If you're too slow or you take an octavore out, you will get caught. Here, as long as you're fast and you start running right away, you can avoid that fight. Here we walk for a certain amount of time, and it's longer than you might think. And then he won't spawn on that screen. Here you're at no risk of getting caught, as long as you don't dick around. And on this next scene, I'm going to be quiet and let him actually do it. So there, he'll jump over you, and then he waits and runs back a little bit. That'll cause him to jump back over, and then you can keep running. And that's how you can avoid that fight. There, we talk to the dog just to get it to scram. Again, here you're not at risk of getting caught. And this will trigger the cutscene. And then lastly, we run into this restaurant here, which will skip the very cool cutscene, but it is faster. And so that's so normally you would walk to avoid that fight. And hopefully Squall doesn't die here. You're not gonna run?
You can't run.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you can't escape from any of these.
Nope. So that was bad luck, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah. It is avoidable with the right actions. So Cold-Blooded says, since you know me as CBC, you can still call me that, LOL. I'm recording my own rap music. I've been told I have a talent for it. That's awesome. Definitely, once you make some, let us know. For some reason, I want to dig up my PS1 and play Parasite Eve 2. They were just talking about that, Parasite Eve, the other day. So
that's pretty good.
Also,
I'm happy with that.
It makes you lose a lot of points in the C test. Yeah. So, money's not so much of an object in the speedrun. You have enough things that you can sell. Like coming up here, we're gonna, in order to have enough money to afford the ticket to Timber, we sell an elixir. Speedrunning makes you lousy seed, yeah.
It gets the job done, doesn't it?
Yeah. And so that's my one regret for the speedrun is that it kind of forces you to skip the really cool cutscene. You can also you can kill that spider. It's difficult, and it takes a long time.
If you had enough Phoenix Downs, it wouldn't actually be that difficult.
Yeah, because he doesn't do that much damage. He just does consistent damage. Money is nothing in FF8 unless you want a poo-poo card. Yeah. What do you spend money on for the poo-poo card? I don't even remember. I've never collected all the cards.
Yeah, the Queen of Cards thing is just annoying.
You can farm AP from the spider. Yeah, that too. So here we buy a card just so it's a little bit faster.
Let me out.
You actually can't get out close to Balam Garden. You have to get out a little bit farther away.
Alright, good to see you, Sophie. I'll never see you again.
You need to give Poo-Poo 6 elixirs. Oh, okay. Everything's 6 in this game. To get Diablos. Yeah,
well, the Doom Train.
The Doom Train costs you some money, too, because you need,
the Remedy Pluses.
Remedy Pluses, yeah. Which takes, I believe, 60 remedies to make 6 Remedy Pluses. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so.
So that's not inexpensive. So here, we just gotta go over and talk to Cypher really quick. Now Squall and Quistis will talk it out in the, what do they call it? The off-limits area?
Yeah, the secret lookout.
The secret lounge.
Then I'm gonna be, getting ready for that here in a second.
Yeah, so I remember you can run around with Encounter None on, and you'll still get poo-poo battles.
Yeah.
But it's pretty rare.
Takes a while.
And it's possible we don't go into the right areas for the speedrun, but I've never seen it happen during a speedrun, so. You will never be a seed, Cypher.
I like your duster. I hope it doesn't get tattered. Be really disappointed if it got all tattered and gross.
That would be a real shame. Like, outside of one of the optional towns. Oh, okay.
Oh, like Windhill.
Windhill is outside of Dreams. Windhill is completely optional.
Yeah. Dalet.
Dalet is optional after the raid. I go to Dalet so little that throughout all my times playing this game, I still don't know. I can't picture it in my mind. Windhill I can at least picture in my mind because it's prominent during that dream scene. But Windhill, there's some sections and buildings that I've never gone into, basically. So here's a little bit of menuing.
GF, Shiva learns Strength Junction. Siren learns Life, Magic Refine. We're gonna switch Zell and Quistis. And then I don't need to worry about this nonsense.
Are you sure?
I item manipulation.
It's just to make your other stuff easier later.
Yeah. It doesn't matter to me.
So that menuing,
You can actually get that done before he shows up.
Yeah.
You saw me running around. I didn't want to lose time. There's also, like, sorting. I could practice that, and I probably will eventually.
there's a Chocobo haunted house quest in Windhill or in
Yes, there
Dalet?
is a haunted house quest in Windhill.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds fun. So there's the new threat mod for FF8 is basically we'll be doing everything in that. So whenever that comes out, we'll be exploring all those types of areas and stuff. I'll wanna play as much of that as I can. What's there cool to do in Dalet?
You know what I've never noticed? That Zell's a little fidgety in this scene.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He, like, right before he got his thing, he was, like, swaying.
Oh, jeez. Is there anything cool to do in Windhill? The robot spider comes back, but I've actually never seen it. That's what I meant. Yeah, Dalet.
There is some.
It's like a fake out.
Quests. Yeah, you don't actually fight the spider again.
Yeah.
It's not really super cool. There is a Queen of Cards section there, I believe.
Probably.
What are you doing in my room?
Just cards, king cards. Okay, that makes sense.
There is an occult fan there as well, I believe.
Probably. So now we have to do the ballroom scene, which is another scene that gets us flagged. If I was smart, I would set up a hotkey to, like, put up my face or something to cover this. Show the king of cards certain cards and he'll make new cards. That's right. Yeah, you can show him, like, you have to, like, so the card quest is kind of weird because you, like, have to, like, lose cards to get every single card. Like, you have to lose the Ifrit card to Rhinoa's dad in order to get the Rhinoa card.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Yeah, it's interesting. I've actually never done that quest. Show him the Chocobo card and he'll give you fat Chocobo. Okay.
Yeah, this chicken's alright, but, like, what if it was, like, a big chonker?
Yeah, what if he was just obese? Alright, guys, I gotta use the restroom. I will be right back.
I'm not gonna talk.
Yeah, keep talking.
Just enjoy the music. Johnny went to the restroom. Now Jeremy is here and he's gonna sing to you. Rhinoa sucks. She's a sorceress. Yeah, spoilers. Let's do. Nah, you know what? I do like Quistis. I think that her limit is more interesting than Rhinoa's. Unfortunately, it just doesn't get used that much in the speedrun. But I think casually Quistis is a much cooler character. I mean, she has a move called Degenerator, where you kill everything except, like, Tonberries and bosses in one hit. No matter what. Yeah. Degenerator's just too good. Yeah, there's a lot of pomp and circumstance in the Seed uniform. Jesus, Jonathan. Alright, I'm back.
Squall dislikes Quistis because she has bad breath. That's what you get for smoking Marlboro tentacles.
How high would you get?
From smoking a Marlboro tentacle?
From smoking fat Marb tentacles?
Smoking fat doinks. You would get really high, but you would instantly die. Degenerator, so good, such a good ability. First off, second off, great name. There's a rock song that I really like called Degenerator.
By who?
By the Lone Rangers. Originally, it's by another band, Baby Huey. No. Baby Huey's in another song in that movie. Do you know who it's by?
Yep.
Who?
Do you really... You're not trying to guess anymore?
No.
Reagan Youth.
Reagan Youth, okay. Not as good. The remake is much better.
I don't know, man.
Smoking's bad for your health, yeah. I want to see you guys fighting propagators. I love that part of the game. We won't tonight.
Probably not. Because it's just late.
We're just practicing the first disc now.
If we did the whole game, we'd be here until, like...
midnight.
Past midnight.
Yeah. When we did our full run streams, we would start early in the morning. You can see we have a PB of just under 9 hours, I believe.
8:41, I believe.
Yeah. So if you could imagine doing a 9-hour stream, it's not the most fun thing, but it's also
it's fun. It's just taxing.
Yeah,
I would
for
say.
sure. Yeah, you have to change. Yeah, you gotta change clothes to hang out with Quistis.
Don't want to get your suit dirty. You never wear it on missions.
Yeah. Well, it's formal wear. You don't wear your formal.
That and you're like a covert person.
Yeah.
On your
But you don't wear formal fatigues or whatever you call them. You probably don't call them fatigues. Cold-blooded. What do you call formal wear in the military?
Dress uniform?
Yeah, your formal dress. Probably dress uniform. You're probably right about that. It might be different for the Navy and the Army, though. These guys are kind of like Marines. Or Special Forces. They're really Special Forces. So yeah, you can get sleep. I think you can get sleep and silence from these guys. From drawing them, but... just not
and you can get blind from Grinaldos here.
Yeah.
Which is really good for Diablos, but we're not going to use it.
Yeah. It's certainly a strategy. Dress uniform, yeah, okay. I'll be wearing my MASH for this training meeting. I don't know what that means. Service uniform and dress uniform, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about going to the military.
When?
When I was 18.
Oh.
I didn't. I took my ASVAB, I got like a 92 on my ASVAB, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm just not gonna go. I'm just not gonna do it.
I'm glad you didn't. Because seeing how they jerked our nephew around.
Yeah, I don't, not to get too political, that's a topic I don't really like to touch, but it's just not... Don't save yourself stress. Well, I'm too old now, I think.
No.
I'm too deaf.
Yeah. Probably.
I have really bad hearing. It's not worth it. Yeah, that's what I hear from everyone who's in there. Mash and Lupo underwear. Best male underwear ever. I wear MeUndies. Have you guys ever heard of MeUndies? Hashtag not sponsored, by the way, first off. But go to MeUndies.com and buy yourself some underwear from MeUndies.
MeUndies, if you do want to sponsor us,
I will gladly.
Jonathan likes your product.
That's all I wear. Sorry for propagandaing. You're fine.
Yeah, no propaganda in our streams, man.
Yeah, we only talk about politics basically every other stream. Name one other Reagan Youth song.
I can't.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody,
Yeah, Merry
by
Christmas.
the way.
Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler. How old are you, Thalas? Just out of curiosity. I'm bringing you guys with me while I walk the dog. Heck yeah, man. Watch it on the phone.
Where's Ian?
Yeah, he said hi, and then that was it. He must be busy. Which I've done the same thing to him before, so I mean I don't blame him. It's 8:20 a.m. over there. Are you going to bed? 33. Okay. Breakfast time. Oh, you're gonna stay up for breakfast? Okay. What are you gonna have? You should have toast with some soft-boiled eggs. I had that the other day. Really good.
Oh, God.
Jeremy doesn't like eggs. You should be able to run away pretty quick, though. T-Rexer! You guys ever soft-boil eggs? Good morning and laters all from Malaysia. All right, man. See you later, dude. Thank you for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. Sorry we always stream so late for you, but when we do our next full run of this, we'll definitely start early in the morning. So. So for this fight, we want a Renzo Grinaldo right at the beginning.
I fucked up bad.
Oh, Jeremy's supposed to have GF here to
I don't know how I fucked that up. It's actually not a big deal.
It's not.
It's faster, but
It's not a huge deal. Squall also might die here. That's unlikely. I would just attack. I don't think you can do Renzo, to be honest.
you don't think so?
No. They don't have that much health. They have like 300 health each.
Yeah, I was supposed to use GF with Shiva or with Quistis. One thing I messed up.
Roti Kanai. I don't know what Roti Kanai is. But yeah, soft-boiled egg. Sounds good. Roti Kanai is an Indian bread. I'll have to look it up. I come from a very small town in Ohio, so it's hard to find a lot of, we call it ethnic food. Really, it's international food.
Alright, you can split. Okay, that was a little bit slower than what it should be, because Quistis should take out the other guys, but it's fine.
Baskalog is Filipino, not Singaporean. I mean Malaysian. I've had some Filipino food. Some of it's kind of weird. I had this Filipino sweetbread that had cheese on it, and I was like, I don't know if this is for me. It was like sweetbread and like shredded cheese, and I'm like, it's just like not a combination that's good for me. Merry Final Fantasy VIII Day. Hey, Silk. I'm pretty sure we streamed last year on Christmas as well.
Are you sure?
I think so.
I think
it's something that we do typically. You guys playing Mass Effect? Hell yeah. About to find out what this third game has to offer us. I bet the ending's gonna be sweet and take into account all of our actions.
Would you kindly? Hey guys, right? That's the wrong game.
I'm positive I'm mispronouncing this, but Boxalog is awesome. It's a rice with bacon and eggs. That just sounds amazing. Yeah. Like, is it like fried rice? I like fried rice.
So here in America, I don't know about you guys, but there's this TV station that they play the same music, or they play the same the same movie.
Yeah, every year TBS, which is a station in America, plays a Christmas Story. A Christmas Story?
I think so. I think that's what it's called.
For 24 hours straight every year.
And it's fucking stupid. And I watched the ending of it today, and there was like this super racist, like,
yeah,
just like ridiculously racist.
It
Chinese
was
caricature.
basically making fun of Chinese people who can't pronounce L's and R's very well.
And I was like, wow, this gets played every fucking year.
Does anybody know what I'm talking about when I talk about that Filipino sweetbread that I had? Yeah, you gotta go out the out, dude. Why don't you, you're not supposed to take the,
I don't know if you can, but, I know you can't, or you don't want to skip this area.
Oh, so this won't happen if you,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Chinese usually can't pronounce. Yeah, they don't have a lot of Japanese, or not Japanese, a lot of Asian languages don't have an LR or R sound. It's kind of a combination of the two. Fried rice is a leftover dish. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes absolute sense. It's like, oh, we gotta do something with all this other stuff. I got takeout from a nice Mexican restaurant and they served Chinese fried rice. Really? That's weird. Yeah, we used to be able to get Chinese food on Christmas. There's a Chinese food place here in town.
Do you think they're open?
No, a few years ago they stopped being open on Christmas Day.
What? Wait, what do I do?
Yeah, you got to go back up and get the cards now. Oh no, you got to fight Diablos first.
But I can just go up here
And save.
and then
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a reason to go out, right?
Not right now. So we're gonna stay here just in case.
I think that's what I missed last time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ice magic refine. Ability.
So here we'll turn the wizard stones that we got from where did we get those?
The last fight. Effort learned strength plus 40. Just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Okay. I'll throw another save down. Just in case, because sometimes this fight can just be stupid.
How are you guys doing on PB? I would be surprised if we beat our end of disc 1 time.
Well, see, yeah, I still messed up.
How so?
I was supposed to switch a water and Blizzago with Squall. And so.
How bad's that gonna be?
What's that?
How bad's that gonna be?
I don't know.
trigger or something. There you go. Hopefully on Squall. Yeah, I would be surprised if we got a good time for our disc 1. This really is just practice. So hopefully by the time we come back, you'll see us do more. You'll see us closer to a time where we can run the full game in PB overall. We'll probably be doing some off-screen practicing as well. Do it again. You didn't do it.
Oh shit! Sorry. That's my bad.
See, there we were doing inputs that you actually couldn't see on the screen because it's not part of it.
Okay. Sorry.
You don't need to know the commands to actually do it. I also play FF8 with a DDR mat. That'd be a hell of a thing to see on YouTube, man. See, here he's doing his basic attacks, so that's something that you wouldn't want to see if you don't blind. It's just we were lucky enough that he didn't do Gravia on us, because that would have been enough to kill both of them if he had Gravia at us. See, these basic ones are pretty weak, but even with his good strength now. Oh, that only did 18. He might be dead.
He's dead.
How do you know?
Because that does percentage based.
Oh, does he? Does it? Okay. Okay, that's good to know. And that's exactly why we do that. Because that move is percentage based, so it does so much more damage. I think it does 50% damage or something like that.
I don't know.
Okay, so now we gotta collect the Quistis and Zell card. To get the Quistis card, we're going to the cafeteria. And this part takes probably the most amount of focus in the run if you don't manipulate things. It's possible to guarantee yourself the Quistis and the Ifrit card, but it's frame perfect. So unfortunately we did not get the Quistis card, so you know, it's just good to start out with a safe play like these. And there, Diablo's top middle is still safe. You only need to win one card in order to win the entire thing. So I don't think we have a safe play here. And you actually can't flip anything either. I don't know if that was good. Yeah. No. You're gonna lose.
Reset it real quick.
That wasn't good. See, and that's what I'm talking about. It takes a lot of focus because that probably could have been played better. And
did you just switch my shit?
No.
Okay, no, you didn't.
And that's why we did the save. Irvin wants to do stuff with Selfie. Okay. Should have got the mini mod card. Where's that at?
You can fight the little guy running around.
Oh yeah, no, it's not worth the time. Yeah, I wouldn't have played in the middle like that.
It was my thought was to
be able to win it back, but you couldn't at that point.
Yeah. Being a little butthead.
This one's gonna be a draw. This one's gonna be another draw. You're not doing too well.
Maybe
This is one of the harder parts of the run. I mentioned this yesterday, so here's the Quistis card. I was able to get on my when I was doing some setup yesterday. I was able to get the Quistis card and the Diablos card. I got the Quistis card my first try, and the Diablos card my second, or the Zell card my second try. So now, as long as he plays safe, I don't know if you have a safe lay. You don't. But okay, bottom card in the top left.
What were you thinking there?
Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know if you had a play, though. Yeah, it's safe to take with Ifrit. So that's good. That I think we basically won it at this point.
4.
There you go. Just lay with there you go. So that's Quistis. Unfortunately, it took way longer than it should have, but F reset. Just go for mini mog. Yeah, it's still, even then, it's not worth the time. So what would have been better is if we had gotten some better cards during the ones when he didn't play Quistis.
Yeah.
That would be ideal.
Just makes it way easier to.
Yeah. So now we're heading to Balam. At Balam, we'll get the Zell card, and then it's on the way to Timber. And by Timber, I mean Timber. Yep, I was right. First time. Nailed it. So he's going to teleport to the front gate using this console. So the car's still there from last time, which is the exact reason we bought it.
I don't know if you're supposed to drive it in.
You can. It's fine. It might be faster to not drive it in, actually, because you would skip that animation.
Right.
So here, it's possible to get unlucky and be stopped by this girl, and it's actually faster to just respawn that, reload that area rather than waiting on her, because she takes forever. Huh?
Should I save it?
It's up to you. If you lose the Quistis, or if you lose any of our cards, it's gonna be we're gonna have to restart.
I should.
So
I didn't go out because I was thinking about saving. I went out because she won't play you until.
Yeah. So you have to actually reload that entire area in order to.
That was a really bad play.
Yeah. Zell's mom's actually not that great at cards. Her on the left is a safe lay.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah, just play it safe. There you go. And I would take the Ruby Dragon, but that's just me. You have a weak bottom side.
Yeah, but that one's just kind of hard to play.
Yeah, it is. So if we see Tonberry Kings, we always want to grab Tonberry Kings because they can refine into. So here, if we win, we'll grab the Tonberry King. They can. Those cards refine into Chef's Knives, which can. Which give us pulse ammo later in the game. I don't think taking. I think Ruby Dragon on the right is a bad idea.
Right here?
Yeah, I don't think that's terrible. He'll take, but you can take what he takes. Theoretically. Yeah. So now take with Quistis. Cool. This is probably, I think, the most boring part of the game from a viewer perspective. So I apologize, guys. It just does it does take quite a bit of focus to actually do this part. So hopefully we get Zell here. No. I would say no. Never mind. Quistis. It's gonna be hard to play Quistis this match. The good thing about getting the cards here is that there's no same or plus rules to worry about. And then take back with Quistis, or take back with
Actually, this is better.
Yeah, taking back with Quistis is better. It didn't really matter, but I don't know if it matters. Just grab something. Bigs and Wedge isn't terrible, but you still have a weak bottom side.
Not really. I mean, I have Quistis. She has A.
She has A, and also oops, don't want Fungi. And Ifrit has 8, but with Tonberry King you have a 7 too. So I mean, it's not terrible. So I
just played a card that he could take. My B.
Sorry, just take it back. Quistis on the left is safe. What I like about Triple Triad is that even the really good cards have downsides. No card is amazingly powerful, and so there's still some sort of strategy there. Mesmerize. Okay.
No.
It doesn't matter. I'm just thinking about for refine purposes. So yeah, we're getting really bad, really unlucky here with our card game. In a top level speedrun, this would be, well, first off, you can manipulate, and the very highest level people are able to manipulate what cards Zell's mom plays. How
stupid.
Why? Because you could have taken that? Yeah, I agree. Take with Tonberry King. No. Top right.
Right here?
Yeah. And then, yeah. Just grab. Right. They actually use a program that helps them time different things in order to pull off some of the frame perfect stuff that manipulating the card game requires. So basically, I'm sure you guys can, know this, but basically we're just making sure that none of their numbers can beat our really good guys. That would be impossible to get back. So like laying Quistis there was safe because he doesn't have any cards that can be that are 7 or higher on their left-hand value. Yeah, so grab another Tonberry King there. Give us your freaking son's card.
Alright, this isn't even legal in tournament play.
Can't just be making up cards. Yeah, I got a Magic the Gathering card that just has my face on it.
Alright. It's a functional reprint of,
Uncle Esteban.
No, I was gonna say of, that worm that has, like, resistance to everything. I forget its name.
And so now he doesn't have anything that can beat us, but... Another Tonberry. Again, so at the end of this run, if we were to complete this run, we would basically be set on pulse ammo.
Which we probably will actually complete it. I'll save it here, and then we'll do practice of like discs 2 and 3.
Okay. But yeah, we're getting extremely unlucky with this one. This would definitely be reset potential on a otherwise good run. So Quistis there was safe, but again, so is Efreet. I don't remember Zelcard being in your runs. Yeah, no, they are. It's just we refine it right away. We don't play any card games after this, so. And we refine it so fast that you might not even see it. I didn't even think she played that card this early in the game. Oh yeah,
she does
for sure.
She does.
Just really, really unlucky here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter because he'll just take it back whatever you lay.
Yeah.
As long as you play safe, it doesn't matter. This is the one, though. I can feel it. Things are gonna change. I can feel it. Nope. Oh my god. Zell's mine.
This chick.
Zell's mine.
I swear to God.
I'm telling you, I literally got it in my second try when I was playing through this.
Right. This is redonkulous.
This is probably one of the worst times we've ever had for it. But that's why we group these together, just so you know how much time there is to save on a bad one like this. Yeah, hey, if we get 20 El Noil cards, we can get
You can get 2 engines, and that's what you need to get enough to get the weapon.
Yeah. This is, Squall's final weapon, which we don't grab in this run. Oh my god, this has got to be so boring, guys. I apologize.
Don't apologize.
Yeah, she's safe there. That's fine. It's like, you're cleaning me out. It is possible to exhaust people of cards.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm almost positive. I think I've seen Patrick do it, our brother, do it before. She's not safe yet. You can lay her in the middle and be safe.
What's that?
You can lay her in the middle and be safe then. Alright, this is the one. 100% for sure.
You want to bet on it?
Yeah. $100. I bet you she plays it this turn.
Alrighty. You owe me $100 fucking dollars.
Fuck. Guys, I don't have $100.
Let's see what's safe. That was a weird play.
Yeah, I'd say so. Just, yeah, put Ifrit on the right there.
Right here?
No, up.
Right here?
I'll take both. You gotta win some to lose some. You know what I'm saying? Rip $100. Alright, double or nothing. She plays it here.
Alright, deal.
Double or
Jonathan,
nothing.
you told me you don't have $100. What makes you think you have $200?
Because it doesn't matter, because it's gonna be nothing.
This is nuts. This is nuts.
Literally the worst luck we've ever had with this. Turns out the Zell card was inside of us the entire time.
That was almost a clean sweep.
She never plays the card for me. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta get lucky. That's why some people, that's really why they made this manipulation, but it's just so hard to do. You can actually look up the manipulation online, and it requires being so precise that it's ridiculous.
How dare you take back my card?
Alright, this is the one. I bet you $500.
How about you go get me food?
I don't want to do that. Maybe after this run.
Well, yeah. She's being a jerk.
Rip. I'm gonna rip up all your cards if you don't give me the Zell card.
Lady, I need this.
I need to turn your son's card into raw damage. Oh yeah, Adamantoise, nice. Hey, we're gonna have enough to make the sword.
Have you improved your cards?
Give us your freaking son. What is going on? This has to be the least compelling stuff on YouTube. Just lay Tomberry down. Top right. Literally, no matter what, as long as you play on the bottom, he can't take any of your stuff. Zell card is Mandala effect in motion. Yeah. We're in the wrong universe. Alright, this is it. This is it. I'm knocking on wood. Free!
Should I do something?
I don't know. Like, leave and come back, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
But she has to have it. I mean, that's just not a thing where she just doesn't have it. This is frustrating. I guess leave and come back, and then...
Okay.
I don't know if it'll help, actually, but...
Probably should have taken from that slot, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you always want to attack on the weaker side if you can. All things being equal. Just so it's harder for them to take back, obviously. Alright, we're gonna reload the room. I don't know if it really matters, but... What are you doing?
Save.
Why?
Well, I thought I was going to. I forgot there wasn't a save spot there.
It's to the point where I know for a fact it's a thing, but at the same time I'm doubting myself because it's so... Yeah, that's the only safeguard you have right now. Quistis top right. You know, it's bad when the RNG makes you doubt yourself like this.
I am blown away.
Yeah. Not safe.
Oh shit, you're right. Sorry.
Wow. He didn't attack it. You need to cover it though. Well, yeah. I mean, no matter what he plays, the only way he can win it is to... Still not safe. There you go. Now it's safe. Nice speedrun. Zell's mom took 2 hours of the game. Exactly. And like I said, this is definitely like a reset point. It just sucks that it comes basically an hour and a half into the game. A lot of people grab Quistis card early. That way it's easier to reset if anything bad happens. Alright, this is it.
It's because you keep saying this is it.
No, because I don't always say this is it. And I'm pissed.
Yeah?
I'm literally pissed right now. I'm so mad. Alright, Quistis is safe as long as you play on the side. That's safe too, yeah. Tonberry King's just an overall really good card. It's like Markiplier and Super Fight. I'm starting my attack run. I don't watch Markiplier. Super Flight, my bad. See, I didn't even say this is it.
I'm not saying that that doesn't cause it to happen. I'm just saying.
This is it. Narrative voice. It wasn't it.
Wasn't.
I like that little gremlin guy. The imp. So, what happened in that Markiplier? Let's play. This is it. Damn it! Now. Now. What's happening? This is the worst thing that's ever happened in all of history, including the Hindenburg. We were sitting on the Hindenburg, we didn't have a care. That boat is so big and it floats on the air. It was about dinner time, we was almost there when... Oh, the humanity. Yeah, you actually don't have a safe play. There you go, now you do. Yeah. Marlboro. Super. So what's the point of this card game? We're supposed to be getting Zell's card, all right? And she's supposed to play it. Yes! Oh my god! I thought I was going freaking crazy.
I thought I was taking crazy pills. I don't know why I played with it.
It's fine. Because your bad play caused him to play badly. Now, you actually can't take it safely, so I think you might have messed up real bad here.
That'd be so hilarious. Okay, let's play safe. Let's play safe.
Okay. Alright. So no matter what, he's gonna be able to take that back. But yeah, hit that from the bottom. That's fine.
My weakest card.
Yeah. But also, okay, it's fine. Yeah. Jesus.
Split it. Oh my god, what are we at?
That literally took a half hour.
There's no reason for that.
I'm starting my attack run equals this is it. Superflight is a game where you have to fly a lot without crashing. Every time Mark said, this is my attack run, he crashed like a boss. Okay.
Okay.
So here we have to sell the elixir in order to, awesome speedrun, in order to be able to afford the ticket for the...
I don't want to hear it. That was not my fault.
I actually didn't see it, so it didn't happen. Yeah, you missed it. You better scroll back.
We have DVR.
Why does
no
Quistis look like a blonde, less dark version of Lulu?
I
think, isn't Lulu more stacked than,
yeah, definitely.
than Quistis? I mean, not that that's, like, the only thing, but still. So, Absolute Zero, that's your rap name. Did you know that there's a rapper, or I guess he's more like a Rastafarian guy, named Snow? He's a white guy from Canada. He sang a song called Informer. That doesn't count. Quistis came first. Lulu's definitely more stacked. You're inverting your chronology. That's true. So here's the first dream sequence. Oh my god, that was so terrible. That almost makes me want to practice the Zell manipulation. I don't know how possible it really is, though. Because I never want to go through that again.
Oh, sorry. I was letting him bounce.
Ant Fletch 28 says with his very first comment on the channel, both Lulu and Quistis are hot. Thank you, Ant Fletch 28. It's gonna be a yikes for me, dog. Laguna. Okay, I'm not gonna read that comment. Can we talk less about fictional cartoon relations? That's my one goal for this stream.
I'm getting sleepy too after that card bullshit.
Yeah, your friend. I don't like your friends though. They're not allowed here anymore. They came around for a half hour and just kicked my ass at cards and then left.
Well, if you would have done what I wanted.
It would have been better for you to come in and hold a gun to Zell's mom's head instead of give me your card. That would have been less of a hassle.
Not Gunblade, but yeah.
Here, oh my god, this music is so tight. I think how we got Lulu was over time. Quistis was possessed. Fan theory that's very incorrect. What? I've never heard that. We always forget to heal after this.
You don't really need to.
You don't need to, but we've wiped there before. Because they've all been at like 1 HP. Rabtoons did a great video on FF8. Is it like about the lore? Game theory, Rhinoa is Laguna's daughter. But hey, that's just a theory.
No, Rhinoa is absolutely general.
Just a theory. No, I think, isn't that confirmed?
No. General Caraway's daughter.
He adopted her.
No. It's
Oh yeah, you're right. So Rain, who we meet in this dream sequence, ends up marrying Julia. Yeah, not Rain. I apologize. We meet Rain later. Julia ends up marrying General Caraway and having Rhinoa.
I believe General Caraway is the guy who sends you away here to get because he's jealous of you. Talking to Julia.
I tried to censor it from what I was really gonna say. Gotta keep it PG-13. Okay, I just don't understand it then. Just a theory. A video game theory. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You guys watch Game Theory at all? I actually like that show. People give him a lot of crap, and a lot of his videos are really ridiculous. But you know, he also goes into like things that make him money. You know, people like watching Five Nights at Freddy's videos and like watching Undertale videos. So obviously he's gonna make a lot of those. You know, those make him a lot of money, and ultimately it's a business for him, which I respect. I mean, it's fine. General Caraway came out a little bit late. Matt, it's fun. I think I agree. I think his videos are very fun. Whenever he does like the 2-part theories, I always look forward to them. I don't watch any of the other stuff on his channel. Like he has like Gaijin Goomba used to be on his channel, and he has another guy that screams a lot.
Why that Goomba got titties?
Why that Goomba got titties? But yeah, so I don't watch any of those. I just am not super interested in them. Didn't Rain start dating other people under the assumption that Laguna disappeared?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Laguna is Alone's dad, right?
No.
Is Squall's dad?
Yeah.
Okay, Laguna is Squall's dad. Because he got Rain pregnant and didn't know, right?
Yeah, after he went to like Esther.
Yeah.
He got shipped off to Esther.
Yeah. So that's Squall's parents, and then Rhinoa's parents are General Caraway.
He didn't get shipped off to Esther. He went to Esther looking for Alone, who was kidnapped under the orders of
Sorceress Adele.
Yeah.
I watched several hours of Death Stranding speculation, and that game isn't even out yet. Austin is fun. He does the science behind games, I think. Oh, okay. I mean, I've seen 1 or 2 of his videos. It's just the games he covers I think I'm not super interested in. I think is the main thing. I have watched one or two of his videos, though. I'm not saying he's bad at it or anything like that. I would never talk bad about somebody. My thing is always just, I'm not into it, you know?
Except PewDiePie.
Even then, are you guys subscribed to PewDiePie? Let's talk about that. I subscribe to T-Series. Not true. I
Doing
don't.
my part.
Yeah. But I've had people come up to me and it's like, hey, you're subscribed to PewDiePie, right? I'm like, no, dude, I'm not. You get away from me. I used to be, though. When I first saw PewDiePie, I was, I don't know, in my early 20s, I had to have been. And I subscribed to him for a little bit, but I just kind of lost interest in him. Squall and Rhino are siblings? No, I don't think so. Hope not, because they kiss. I used to watch Pewds, but I like Markiplier better. I don't watch Markiplier that much, but what I do watch of him, every once in a while I do check out his channel, just to see if there's anything that he's played, anything I want to see. I do prefer him to PewDiePie. Like,
Thanks. Let me sit down.
You gotta talk to him. There you go.
I talked to him 3 times.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna rage.
When I first heard Mark, I was like, "Whoa, this guy should work in radio." Yeah, for sure. Like when I don't.
Well, when you're overproducing your voice so much, you know, like anyone can talk like that, and then if you also have a good soundboard, you know, like not to take anything away from Markiplier, but a good microphone and a good mixer goes a very long way.
Like 75% of the way, and then just having a good voice. Like I've been told that I have a good voice too, but I don't know. I don't play the Five Nights at Freddy's games, but I do like to watch Markiplier play them. Them and MatPat. Because that's... I'm interested in it, but I'm not interested enough to actually buy the game and sit down and play it for a bunch of time to see where all the storyline stuff is. Alright, Jared, calm down.
I don't got Lindsay Jones' crack hands, but...
Now Rhinoa is going to be produced? No. Laguna is not Rhinoa's dad.
It's General Caraway and Julia. Yeah, I think that guy in the red is General Caraway, but I'm not sure.
That very well could be. Which room is Julia in? Julia told me to visit her. Hey, Julia.
Is that how Laguna sounds?
Stop all the downloading. Do you think they had internet back here?
Esther probably did.
This is before Adele blocked all the wireless communication. Laguna manufactured the sorceress, then Caraway adopted her. No. I disagree with that. I don't think that's the timeline.
So, then do you subscribe to the idea that Laguna is...
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink.
I don't think they ever consummate anything. I don't think they fuck.
Okay, let's...
Because he gets shipped off to, Esther. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he gets shipped off to Esther specifically to get him away from Julia. They don't have sex in this scene. That's for damn sure. Because Laguna can't close the fucking deal. No, and that's like one of the reasons why Alone and like Squall calls Alone sis, because Laguna and Rain have a son together, and that's Squall.
Did you mention that General Caraway sent Laguna away because he was jealous?
Yes, I did say that.
Did you split?
Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Is that the last piece of pizza?
No, there's one more. Thalas, your message had as a bad word in it. Yeah, exactly. So it got held back.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
My favorite Let's Player is Northern Lion. I've mentioned him on the stream before.
I tripped I was a moron.
He hates his dad.
He doesn't... Squall's a little mincy little prick. No one likes Squall. He's a emo baby.
Northern Lion, is that who you're saying who to? Oh, or who's both 17? Yeah. Squall and Rhino are both 17. Quistis is 19. Based on maturity, Zell is 12. And Irvin's 45.
Watts looks so suspicious here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Northern Lion. He's my favorite streamer / YouTuber.
Gotta wait until the train leaves.
It's just a super solid, his Binding of Isaac stuff is,
So good.
yeah. He does, like, stream of consciousness stuff. Has a nice solid voice. Doesn't get too shouty, but sometimes when he's upset, he will get shouty, and so it's like sparse enough that it's like pretty good. Remember, your X and Y buttons are switched.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what when you hear me say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's me practicing the button presses for this upcoming mini game. So all the times that he says Squall, he actually just says S now, and that saves us enough time that we're even from playing cards.
No. Are you Italian, Thalas? I don't speak enough Italian to watch Italian YouTubers. In so much that I speak no Italian.
Buongiorno. Grazie. That's all I know.
No, but I have Italian descendancy. Okay. Descendancy. Doesn't that mean you have Italian kids? I speak French.
Let's hear it.
Oh,
I
hey,
believe you.
your Italian message got caught in the filter, which means it's probably a bad word. I can swear in Italian in your stream. Nice. Rhinoa spends way too much time. Okay, guys, can we not talk like that? That is something that I don't like. I don't. I know that it's just they're just like video game characters and it's cool, but it's still kind of like, you know, jokingly talking about women like that. It's just not something I'm into. And I don't mean to be like the whole, you know, triggered YouTuber guy, but it's just we can do better as gamers, I think. Oh, what should we name the dog? Quick, guys, what should we name the dog? I always forget to ask until just now. You have 10 seconds. I swear to God. What should we name the dog? First person to get it in. You have like what miles? Done. There we go. We just wasted 10 seconds for you. Sergeant, you're too quick. Too slow, I mean. Opposite of quick. Next time.
Next time I do this, I'll probably do a real run.
Yeah.
And I won't mess with it.
I'm eating pizza, guys. Sorry.
So do you think we'll be past the 305?
With that card game, yeah. We wasted a half hour on the card game. Definitely.
So, I wasn't allowed to sit down that fast at the Laguna scene, and that's why there's a good area to junction there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's just a tiny thing. Like, here, I'll read my notes. Junction, Lagana, GF, Ifrit, Auto, Attack, Magic Draw Item, and Strength plus 20. Rearrange, or go to Items, Rearrange, Elixirs, Potions, Pet Pals Volume 1 to Cottage, Tent, and 3rd slot. GF, Diablo, Wounds, Time Magic, or Fun. It's actually pretty easy.
That's the menu you have to do when?
After you talk to Julia the first time, before you sit back down.
Did you do that?
I didn't do the item rearranging.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, though, I did.
Not a bad thing to do. Rhinoa is the only character in Final Fantasy to ever throw a dog at the enemies. I think that's safe to say. Rhinoa's dog is a loose cannon.
Wait, when you do the body slam, the suplex,
Right, you can suplex things.
does that only do 1 damage, or does that only do damage to the person you suplex, or does that damage to,
I believe it's only Bart's suplex is a single
not
target.
Bart's.
Huh?
It's not Bart's.
Butts?
No, Bart's is in 5. This is in 6. I don't remember who does it though.
No, I think you're wrong. Guys, who does
Bart's is in 5.
And I think 5 is on with the suplex.
It's not. I played and beat 5. I've never beat 6.
Okay, alright. I'm sorry. I believe you. But my Tommy gun don't. You guys ever watch Home Alone? Angels with Filthy Souls? I believe ya. Good at nothing but a good old leftover reheated Christmas pizza. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Silk says Home Alone is illegal in my state.
Illinois?
I don't know why it would be illegal. McCollum did a couple of videos with AVGN, yeah.
He's
I
been doing a lot of things recently.
Yeah. My friend was like, it's sad that the AVGN has a better acting skills than Macaulay Culkin.
No, he does not.
He kind of does. Those videos are really cheesy.
I mean, because the acting is cheesy. Someone keeps blowing me up, dude.
Here, need my fingerprint. It's I don't know what that is.
It's a dating site.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. Congratulations. Looks like Jeremy's getting married.
Well, I thought it might be a good friend of the stream, Murray. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Jeremy's getting married? No. Not anytime soon. That's an easy one.
Yeah, they can all be like that.
Another easy one. Now, hopefully he'll get this one. No, up. What the F, Jer? Oh, did it work?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so freaking tight.
Yeah, you don't want to mess up.
Did you see how tight that was?
Oh my god,
guys?
cross struts.
That was tight. Tight like a toidle.
Yeah, cross struts. Cross struts fends off the moon.
You have to bow in supplication to the moon. Ka-chung.
Ouch.
See, if you don't duck there, you get shunted off. Silk's helping us out with some extra codes.
Okay, then I do 2 codes, then 3.
Yeah, so this one you can't get them all in one go, so you have to go up. Get out of here. Let me read the funny papers.
Yeah,
He's literally reading the funnies.
Family Circus is great. Wait, now we know you're fake.
So, you do 2 and then 3, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, that's 1. Oh, now he goes up. Because he doesn't have time to do the next code. Now he waits for the red guy to cross. Now he can go down, and he'll have time to do the next 3 codes. Another easy one. Literally just mashing the X button. And then one more, hopefully easy code. Not easy, but still good. Yeah, so the mapping on this is the rest of the game is normal. Those codes are actually the 3 and the 4 are actually switched based on the layout of the tooltip. And so it's either do you want to play the entire game with it messed up like that, or do you want to do that one mini game?
There's a fucking moon.
Call him Squall damage? What were we calling him? S? Oh, they call him S, yeah. That's not his name. He legally had it changed. So now coming up is the fake President Delling fight. Announcer's job to play that game. I'm not sure what you mean. So in the in the console version, you can actually skip Rhinoa altogether.
Yes.
Where's Siren supposed to be? Is Siren seriously not, like, equipped until, like, way later?
No. You need Siren for life magic refine. So you need to just equip her somewhere. I don't know. You must have messed it up again.
I don't think so.
I should have my own copy of the notes just to be going over through it. Jero Kiraga Bang. We don't actually have Kiraga here though. If you grinded it out, it might actually be.
Oh, I already have life magic refine on her. Oh, and that's why that's it. I think is that
You don't need anything else.
yeah.
That might make sense. Um. So, in a normal playthrough, you might have already have Kiraga by this point, depending on your refined situation, how much you grind, blah, blah, blah. Here, we don't have Kiraga, so we use an elixir. Now, you could use a Phoenix Down, however, Phoenix Down have a chance to miss. Elixirs cannot miss, and so, instead we use the elixir to guarantee the kill.
Oh, you see here, and Squall probably has Blizziga.
We will be buying tents later. We don't actually need to take the seed tests for that. We will be refining Kiragas to increase our max life here relatively soon, I believe.
Yeah, that's something I messed up, is that Selfie at this point should have the Blizzagas.
Yeah. See, this is why we just need to practice the first disc so much more, because there's so much menuing in here that... So now here, we'll have the elixir. Well, seed test, as long as you have the answers, shouldn't take too long for a speedrun. The only thing is we actually don't even need to do it. It's to the point where money is so not needed.
Split.
Normally I wait until it
I mean, last hit on the thing.
Yeah. Is so not needed that it's just not worth it. We will have enough money regardless.
There we go. Carbon and Drink Junction.
Yeah.
I messed that up last time.
Yep.
I know a Squall Selfie.
So here, pretty soon we're gonna be refining all of our cards because we're not gonna be playing any more card games. The Samantha Souls that we get from the Quistis card is actually just to sell. That's where we get a majority of our money for the run. So yeah, we could do seed tests and have the answers ready and blah 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 and get up to A rank, and that'll give us some extra money, but still we don't want to have to rely on our income as seed.
We actually don't get that many payments from it.
Yeah. You could look from a speedrun perspective, you might only get like less than 10 payments or something like that. So you might say you can see you'll see how much money eventually we'll get from those Samantha Souls.
It says to also card mod Caterpillar.
Really?
Yeah, Caterpillar.
I wonder why. Don't we typically just card mod everything?
It just says spiderweb, so it just says use spiderweb. So whatever spiderweb's used for, I think it's a Quistis thing.
Yeah, it must be.
That's something new.
Yeah, I don't remember that. So should be good speed up the Diablo fight right after on the garden after getting the lamp. Should be good speed up the Diablo fight. I'm not sure if it would speed it up. Because we don't have life magic refined by that point. Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, you can watch the high. I highly recommend you watch the high level speedruns.
We do have one that's a little lower tier.
Yeah. If you watch our what is it, 954?
850, 840.
841 is our current.
Oh yeah, 841. It's at the bottom of the splits. If you watch our 841 run, that's a decent run. And if you like us, if you're interested in, we've got. I think we've got some funny bits in that speed run.
Some funny bits, yeah. I'd love to get sub 8 hours, but I mean, we're pretty far off.
It would take quite a bit of time for us to
shave 41 minutes.
To shave 41 minutes. That's why I want to practice this first disc, because I really do believe we have the most amount of time to save on this first disc. Just do everything.
Okay, so
did you card mod everything?
What's that?
Please just card mod everything.
No, it's fine.
Did you card mod
Shut up.
At least the time
Shut
berries?
Up. I'm trying to focus here, John. Come on, man. I'll do it. Hyperist on Ifrit. See, I'm gonna mess up. Hyperist on Ifrit. Shiva and Diablos. Diablos. Junction Squall. Ability. Strength plus 60. Strength plus 60. Auto attack. She should have the blizzards. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
No, it's fine. So I lied. The Samantha Souls we don't sell here. The elemental attacks we do. I was hoping you card modded the Tonberry Kings.
You end up doing that in Esther.
In Esther, okay.
I believe.
Okay, that's fine.
Because you don't really need all that clouding up your.
Thalos says, I like to enjoy games, not just run like crazy cow through it. That's completely fine. I don't think I don't think it's a bad thing to say either way. You know, if that's how you enjoy playing the game, it's fine. Like he said, like Silk said, we have done a casual run once. It was an all bosses run through. Okay, enjoy your dinner, Silk. What's the Samantha Souls for? What are the Samantha Souls for?
Later in the game, I think.
They must be. I know certain runs actually skip it.
They're triples.
Oh yeah, that's
when
right.
You learn Time Magic Refine.
That's right. So for Time Magic Refine, the Samantha Souls are for triples, which are your end of game strength junction. So we use those for the highest magic for our strength. So I forget what the speedrun. I don't know what the speedrun does that skips it. Does.
What's up with that tiger in the background?
I don't know. It's freaking me out though.
Alright, so sell elemental attack times 3.
Yep.
Elemental attack times 3. Oop.
See, here we just got 40,000 gold.
Yeah. Okay. So then we buy tents, 31 of them.
And these tents are for our Kiragas.
31. 11 normal ammo. Shotgun ammo. 21. Back down to 8,000. See, and these are the kind of menu things that really need to be refined.
You guys should have gotten a cult mag. It sells for 10,000. How far out of the way is it? We're never short on money, is the thing.
Yeah, it's like
You have to weigh out everything in terms of a speed run. You have to weigh out how much time will it save versus how much time does it take to go out of your way. If we don't need the 10,000, then it's safe to skip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we never hit the library. I think maybe we hit the library once in this game. And even then, we might not get it. Because even just bringing up the text box that says, hey, you grab this. If you don't need it, you don't need it, you know?
And then also walking back out of the library.
Yeah.
I think we hit the library once when we're, the raid on...
The raid on Balam, yeah.
Yeah.
Speedrun is a pain because there's too many things to consider. I mean, it's true. It is a very different type of game altogether than a casual run. And I don't say casual in a derogatory way. So coming up after this confrontation in the studio, we'll go into the second dream sequence. Sometimes speedrunning the first CD doesn't mean you're gonna be fast. Gonna be fast in the other CDs. That's true, but like I said, I think we have the most time to save here. I think disc 1 is by far the hardest disc, and where we need the most practice. So that's why it's also the longest disc by far.
Oh yeah, discs 3 and 4 are basically cake.
Yeah. Disc 1, as you can see, takes 3 hours. If we could scroll down, you'd see the discs 2 and 3 take about 2 hours apiece, and then disc 4 takes about a half hour. And so, ideally, I would like to see us get this disc in under, all said and done. You know, I think 2:45. You know, if we could save off a half hour from that disc, that'd be amazing. I don't know if it's possible, but I would have to look at the best runs and see where they end their first disc. You know, at what time. I guess you can skip Laguna events at Lunatic Pandora, since in the end they'll just open pathways to new spells or something. Exactly. So you basically want to run through the Lunatic Pandora as fast as possible, just because setting up the events so you can trigger it later are just not worth it.
I actually like that. The Selfie calls the squad leader.
Yeah.
Like, even though she's like a fucking goofball, like she's still.
She takes her mission seriously.
Yeah.
That's a weird transition.
It is.
So you guys gonna skip Doom Train and Eden, I guess? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We did have a
all bosses, all GFs
Yeah.
playthrough. Where we obviously we fight every boss and collect every GF, which includes every boss in Ultimicia's castle as well.
including Omega Weapon. I'm chilly, John.
Are you a little bit chilly?
I'm a
little hot. You know, I'm right next to the computer. You know.
Will you tap the X button for me?
Then it's
Oh God.
it's officially a co-op stream. I don't know what I'm doing.
Just walk forward, doofus.
Jeremy's getting his coat on.
I'm leaving.
Oh shit! It's Sorceress Edie, and she's wearing a weird mask.
Thank you, Jonathan. You can stop now.
Although you guys did lose a lot of time with Zell's mommy. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, you know, there should be like 20 minutes off of that.
Yeah, easily 20 minutes off of that part after that split.
And honestly, from Dream 2 to end of Disc 1, honestly, you know, like, just going through all of the bullshit in, Dowling City is...
It takes way too long.
It's long.
Yeah.
It's a long segment.
Yeah, so you see, the end of Dream 2, that's the start of Dowling City. Iguion is, a fight in the middle of Dowling City, and then end of Disc 1 is the end of Dowling City. So all that entire time right there is all just messing around. A couple more GFs would slow down the speedrun, yeah. So you basically have to work with what you have, and you can decide, like, if, say, for whatever reason, say Tonberry, the Tonberry GF, would help you enough, would save you more time than collecting it would, then you would go out of your way to get Tonberry. But it takes, you know, like, what is it, 20 Tonberry fights to collect it?
It's a random spawn after, like, 15, I believe.
Yeah, so... Squall dies at the end of the first disc. That's the theory, man. Just a game theory. But yeah, typically when we run this game, people ask us what we think about that, and I'm pretty sure that the makers of the game have confirmed that that's not true. But I could definitely see why people would say that.
It becomes a lot weirder.
Yeah.
After Disc 1.
And he gets stabbed with a giant icicle, so yeah, I don't think there's any way we beat our 3:05 time here. Just not if let's say if we get it by 3:25, then we could say, okay, most of our time our most significant time loss, well, it obviously will be from the card game. But we could say if we get it within 3:25, then maybe we would have caught it if we got lucky with the card game. 20 Tonberries will lead to King Tonberry. Yeah, I think that's what I thought it was too.
I don't remember. I just do it until he shows up.
Yeah, it's not like I count.
Not really worth it because there's nothing you can do. Just shoot him in the face.
Tonberry is one of my favorite GFs. One of my least favorite to get, but still a very fun GF to have. I like how he just slowly stabs people. It goes doink. Tonberry is just one of my favorite enemies in general. You know, the iconic, you know, Cactar, Tonberry, Ochu, Malbaral. Those iconic monsters are just all so cool.
That cat's part of our team now. Right now, you're out of the gang.
Yeah, right now you're replaced with this awesome kitty cat. His name is Mr. Scritchels. Hey, I'm taking your cat.
Commandeering him.
Official police business.
He won't call me a meanie. Like a petulant child. Sorry. I'm reading my notes and just spamming X. Not doing anything.
See, I would love to be able to do this with less notes.
Yeah.
If we could do like a simplified version of the notes with just like your menuing on it, I think that would be ideal.
Because I could probably remember how to fight most guys. You know?
Yeah, exactly. But still, that's if you're playing something like a speedrun of a long game like this is very much like a checklist. Okay, I have to do this, then I have to do this, then I have to do this. So if you're going from it from memory, if you're like, oh, I have to do this and then I do this, and then you forget one thing, and you're like, what did I forget? What do I need to do next? Why am I off here? And especially with such a long game, like, could you imagine playing this game for 9 hours and just trying to remember exactly what you need to do next? It's, in my opinion, impossible. That's why they have notes. You know, I'm sorry. Our notes for this game is like 20-some pages long. You know.
You know, son, you could just walk out of Timber.
In fact, we're gonna do it. We don't need this ticket. You want it back? So here we're gonna walk out of Timber. It's,
Tinder.
Yeah.
He said the word wrong.
It's actually faster to walk instead of take the train. That's the guy that my brother cleaned out of cards. I swear to God, I seen it. He gave him a potion. So that causes the train to leave. Once you say that, you don't have the option of taking the train anymore. So you actually went the wrong way, I believe. To the right, Jer?
Did I?
Yes, you want to go that way.
Heck.
It's fine. Just cross. Jer.
What?
Okay, no, you're right.
God.
Sorry.
I mean, it's my fault in the first place. See, and that's just not something that is on our thing, because, you know, why you should know where to go, but
No, you go left here, right?
yeah.
So you walk through this forest, and this will trigger the dream sequence. FF7 was a pain because of contained materia. In regards to what? Like, why was the contained materia a pain?
Like mastering it, just since it's like all the way in the bottom. Or am I thinking? No, am I thinking of the wrong materia?
Oh, which one are you thinking of, Jer?
The one that has like tornado.
No, that's the contained materia.
Okay.
We recently, by recently I mean last year, we played a mod called the New Threat mod for Final Fantasy VII.
It was so good.
It was really good, and it actually changed up a lot of the stuff. And the contained materia in that game is very good, and I believe it starts out mastered. If not, it starts out with all 4 of the elements on it already. Contain was one materia that you could get only in the island that sunk, the Medill. If you don't get it, you'll never get it again. Really? Okay, I didn't know it was a one-time only thing. Yeah, I don't like missable stuff like that. And it was like, if I remember correctly, it's like kind of arcane how to get it. You like have to like do a specific thing with like the white chocobo.
Scratch it behind its ears when you have the Soka screens.
Yeah, something like that. So here's I'm having trouble talking for some reason. The Lunatic Pandora. Its first appearance, which was like 20 some years ago or something, probably like 30 years ago. And Esther built it as a weapon, because Adele was the sorceress, basically ruling over Esther. And so here you'll fight Esther guards. So it's kind of weird to see the contrast of like modern day Esther and past Esther. So here we're gonna.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
So here we're gonna kill Ward.
Well, no, it's not worth it.
No. It's worth it to kill Ward here because just having him around takes time. Menuing through him is like kind of blah.
And the attack at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it's still worth it. The attack at the end definitely takes some time out of. He has to attack Kiros, Ward, and Laguna each. Laguna.
I don't know why I attacked with him.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have. And that attack takes like 2 seconds each.
And so if you have time to like kill him in one hit,
Yeah.
it's worth it. But now, not really.
That minigame where you have to fight the dragon with Laguna using the gunblade, it's annoying, yeah.
It is a little bit annoying, yeah.
Yeah, Ward goes mute because he gets his throat slashed. He almost dies. So here's another section where you'll see top-level speedrunners walking to avoid certain random encounters.
Yeah, it says walk 7 steps after the dialogue.
Yeah.
So I could do that.
We could do that, but you basically have to have perfect
1, 2,
movement.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah.
And so theoretically, if we did that right, it will skip a random battle.
And then it says walk 5 after an encounter.
Yeah. So it's something that we could try to do, and it's something that I would like to see us do more often. Yes, kill Ward. So he didn't.
Oh yeah, see. Okay, at crossroads, go up right up.
See, that imperfect movement right there is enough to kind of make the walking null and void. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Right, then up.
Sorry.
That's fine. Didn't know mute people have to mop floors. Yeah, those are the skippable lunatic Pandora parts, exactly. Yeah, so during the prison sequence, the dream sequence in the prison, Zell mentions that he was bored as Ward mopping floors. So here's the final encounter.
No, not really. Stupid.
See, that's maybe you would have avoided it if
Yeah.
just attack him.
Well, I'm trying to do it while also
Yeah.
running away.
Yeah. Don't tell me out of the worst possible predicaments. Yeah, so
I was like 2 steps away.
yeah, literally 2 steps away from the force encounter. But yeah, that's what he says, the predicaments. So we have to fight these guys. Try not to attack with a ward.
Thank you.
And this is why we want to kill Ward, basically, because it's, we wouldn't have had to worry about skipping his turn, and him getting attacked here pretty soon. But it really doesn't save that much time. And so going for it again after we missed, it's kind of like, you know. The reason Ward is so weak, obviously, I'm sure you can tell, is...
Forced encounters prioritize darker soldiers, it says.
What's it say?
Prioritize darker soldiers.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe they cast magic.
Yeah, maybe.
That takes longer.
Music is so good.
Yeah, I wish I could hear it.
48. Yeah, and we're not even into...
No, we're not even in Dalet yet.
Or, Delling.
Delling, silly, sorry. Again, I can't talk. Whoa, you guys sure have guts to jump off a cliff like that. I'm just gonna climb down. What? I can't tell who's dark and who's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks... Maybe.
It looked like he might be a tiny bit darker.
Yeah.
So. I mean, I wasn't going to get
Yeah,
able to get a hit off anything.
you can see his shoulder pads are black instead of blue. That's interesting. Again, that's just one of those small optimizations that doesn't save you much time, but overall, those things sort of add up, you know? I believe this is the last one. Yeah, so both of these guys have
the darker shoulder pads.
Yeah. I can solve this problem with my pickaxe gun.
Soulfish.
Yeah, see, so this is the last attack.
And you have to... If he was dead, he would have died after he attacked Kyros.
Yeah. And earlier I said he attacks all three, obviously. I was wrong. He only attacks Kyros and Ward. And so that's why Kyros, Laguna has to drag them off. I think his throat was injured. It was... Fuck you.
Yeah, I think it looks like he says "fuck you," but it's like fun working with you guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. You guys sure are brave.
Just gonna climb down here. This game is funny. Ah! So that's the end of Dream 2. Wait. Was it Irvin? Oh no, it was Quistis. Okay, I couldn't even see Quistis there. Yeah, so it's not looking good. I don't know how long Delling City takes, but it
takes a bit.
It takes a while, yeah.
I got a page and a half of notes left.
Yeah, the worst possible predicaments. I didn't realize that was a quote until so here we get to walk through walk towards Balam.
Galbadia Garden.
Oh, Galbadia, excuse me. You're right, I'm sorry. It's unfortunate that we got attacked. Sophie's got 1 HP from the Soul Crush still.
Alright, see you, Selfie.
Oh, damn. These guys got mechs. Does Galbadia use GFs? I know they have Cerberus.
No. They
Okay.
specifically say, why don't we take Cerberus? Because Galbadia doesn't use them.
Okay.
Balam is the only ones who do. And they say that it's that Selfie doesn't remember because she junctioned a GF when she was young.
Yeah.
Which is stupid and bullshit.
What about Irvin?
Irvin says he doesn't. He acted like you guys acted like you didn't remember him, so he just didn't say anything.
Okay, that's right.
Which is stupid and bullshit.
Yeah, GFs erase your memory, basically. You gotta keep them somewhere. Galbadia talked to Raijin. Yo, man, Cypher is the boss and stuff. Okay. So, yeah, here you fight Cerberus later. Yeah, Galbadia is more like technology based. They use like mechs and stuff. And Trabia Garden, they get nuked. Not much to say about Trabia Garden. It's interesting to see, like, most of this world, its wars are fought because of sorceresses. Like, Galbadia Garden fights Balaam Garden because of Sorceress Edea. Earlier I was talking about how Esther fights Galbadia because of Sorceress Adel. And there are nameless sorceresses before even them, so... Yeah, all caps are gonna get caught by the filter, just so you know. It's kind of a strict filter, but it has to be there because people like to say the N-word in random people's streams, and then those people have to get banned. My words are so inappropriated. Yeah. No, it's just all caps is considered spam. Lots of emojis is considered spam, all caps, and then any swear words. And then we don't ban people except for using like racist or homophobic language. And people are like, you guys barely have any viewers, you can't afford to be banning people. It's like, well, I think you're wrong, but...
Yeah, okay, were you just talking to yourself, and... You mad, bro? So, you just shouting that doesn't really make much fucking sense.
What did he shout?
I won't have it!
I forgot, man, we're not even at freaking...
Nope. Well, luckily this part doesn't take but a second.
No. Yo! It's everyone's favorite duo, Fujin and Raijin. I would love to see some updated models for these guys, because these guys are like the most interesting to me. Yeah, I don't mess with any sort of like racist language or anything like that. It's like, you can go take that negativity elsewhere, because I would rather, you know, some asshole be upset than come in here and make other people upset and start fights talking like that. I know it's the internet and everyone's supposed to be edgy on the internet, but... Cool. Good job.
That's what it says to do.
Does it really? Okay. This haste, I think, will help you later in the sorceress fight, maybe?
Well, I know that there's a lot of shit that you do just to make sure that the things you need don't get blown away.
Oh, that's true, too. Yeah, so at the very last fight, your magic can get blown away. And if one of your junction magic gets blown away, then all your stats drop for that specific magic. And so it's important to have a lot of, like, dummy magic that can get blown away instead. The really bad ones are your Kiragas and your triples. And I think maybe auras, but I don't think so, because we use items for that too. Just checking the filter, that's fine. I was wondering, because in French, if you, the French word for that is, instead of an A, there's an E at the end. I speak a little bit of French.
As you mentioned.
Did I mention that today? I don't remember. I try to tell at least one person a day, just because I like to brag about it. Like, right now is not part of Seeds, so she just pretends. And she's like, doesn't know the salute, so she has to like look over.
Because she's a little child playing war.
Yeah. And now we have to tell you about idiot badass Irvin. Boom, butterfly, you're dead. Boo cow! Hey guys, it's me, Irvin. I'm just a cowboy with a duster and a shotgun. Cowboy with a shotgun. That's more of a trench coat, less of a duster. Irvin sucks. I think his character sucks, but his mechanics are really good. And so we use him for most of the game.
Was that a threat?
Yeah, did you just threaten the headmaster? What the fuck? Why do you have to overreact to everything? I think you just try to leave, right? I don't know, there we go. He thinks he's Constantine? Like John Constantine? He's awesome as a playable character, but his personality is BS, yeah. He's a kooky womanizer. Like, he'll set the party here, and he'll pick Rhinoa and Selfie. And then you have to tell him no. Boy Squad.
Sorry. Just make sure that was right. Read my notes.
Now we're heading to Delling City.
Enter train station, it says. Where's the train station? Fuck.
Yeah, look around. Don't run around, look around. Hit R1 to change the, or select to change the perspective.
No, that's not right.
There you go.
Ran completely around the garden.
Yeah.
Because I'm bad. I don't know where they spit me out.
Constantine from Hellblazer. There's a show.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Never mind.
There's a show with a Constantine character. I don't know which one it is. It's one of those superhero ones. I have to use the restroom again, so I'll be right back.
Oh my god, John. Okay, enter train station, ability, life magic refine. Life magic refine. Tense. Switch. Life magic refine. Tense. And so. Time magic refine. We're doing Samantha Souls. We're doing triple. Black hole. 100 demise for Irvin. Diablos learns in count half. Count half. Magic all. Okay. Magic. All. Oh,
take off all the magic points, though. That's it. Okay. Irvin, and then all Zell.
Look good?
No, I think I did it backwards. Shit. Fuck.
What do you got? What should be the end result?
I think, I just completely fucked everything up. That's funny.
Does that look right then?
No, it's not. I'll see what I can do.
I have no idea what's going on.
That should be good. Okay.
We're 1 minute away from our
Shut up.
time.
Urban Squall auto attack.
I don't know why you're telling me to shut up. That's very
What's
rude.
that?
I don't know why you're telling me to shut up. That's very rude.
Oh, just because I don't like it. Heal Squall if necessary.
Not super necessary. Should he have a vitality junction?
No, not yet.
Or a HP junction, I mean?
Not yet. See, and that should be way faster.
Yeah. See, these are the kind of things that we can control, you know? Hey guys, I had 1 billion tacos. Yeah, you were gone for a while. It is Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday does not stop just because it's Christmas.
I don't want tacos.
Yeah, did you guys see Steven Universe? Trains, I love trains. What's fate?
Alright.
We just met and you're already being a dick. So, for this scene, if you're doing it single segment, you actually count the number of telephone poles, and you can predict the you can actually predict the code based on that. It's weird. There's a video for it that I recommend you watch, but instead what we do is we reset the game right before we go into Delling City, and that it non-randomizes the code, so we don't even have to visit the tomb. Just tell me when I need to reset, Jer. Lesbian alien stones are not my thing. I like Star Butterfly. Well, they can't be lesbians because they don't have a gender. Because they're rocks. I've never heard of Star Butterfly. I like Steven Universe because I think it's funny, and I think Steven's a funny character. There was no damage to that train. That's one of the funniest lines in this freaking. That's just such a funny line to me. So do you leave and then reset here?
Yeah. But not just a sec. Obviously.
Yeah, so those telephone telephone poles are like part of the randomization. That's predictable. But the code doesn't lock in until you talk to General Caraway, or his lackey. So we have to, so we can leave and non-randomize the code here. Predicting the code also has to do with like what the position of certain NPCs on the map when you talk to the character as well. It's crazy.
Go ahead, reset.
So this is a form of de-randomization, as I said.
That should work.
Were you supposed to save earlier?
No.
Okay. Well, Steven's mom's a stone too. She doesn't have a gender. I say she, but it's really they.
I mean, they all go by she.
That's okay. That's true then. Star versus the forces of evil. Is it an anime? Because I don't watch a lot of anime.
I've heard that's good.
So theoretically, this see, like the position of that person, that person in the yellow dress, is also part of predicting the code. So like when they enter the frame is like. So this is the 1's digit.
Okay.
So what did you mess up?
I don't know.
Can you buy a hint? Just buy a hint.
I might mess up my money.
It's fine, because it's fine. Was that the hint?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It's fine.
It's not fine. Why did it mess up?
I don't know. The notes don't say how to do it. So I mean, we could find the old notes and do that, but now I don't have enough money for a car. Do I?
I thought the hints were more helpful. I don't know what we messed up then. Stop hacking the game. Yeah, that's what we get though. Zell's mom's a counter. Yeah. You have to talk to him still. Right?
What's that?
I guess not. I guess you don't really have to talk to him yet. So we shouldn't have to do this. This is so dumb.
Well, find the old notes.
It's not... Okay, or we can just look up the skip.
I don't want to do that.
Not right now. Later. Oh, because does that note tell you how to do the prediction?
Yeah. Please let me out of the car. Yeah, but it doesn't tell you what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It tells you to like...
It doesn't tell you what the old one is, and so I obviously I did mess something up, but I don't remember what the
Come on, my wine is running out. I'd say we'll be done in like a half hour. 38. We're close.
Oops.
So for those of you that don't know, this that particular, I'm gonna call it a dungeon. Particular dungeon is
Then reset. Go 38. No, wait, hold on. Just in case.
I mean, it should be fine, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, we should be done in about a half hour, I think. But yeah, we obviously messed something up because that's supposed to be predictable. So 830. For those of you that don't know about that dungeon, instead of having a static view of the dungeon like you would normally in any other part of the game, instead you always enter the next room and are facing your back, so you can quite easily get turned around, but it's easy to navigate if you just mostly make right turns. It becomes a lot easier to understand. You can buy like a compass that'll show you your direction, and that makes it a little bit easier if you have trouble with like spatial reasoning and like figuring it out. But Silk's helping us out with another code. You can always go right as long as you want the GFs. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What's up?
I'm inside you.
So to get the Rinoa card from him, he has the Rinoa card, but he wants your Ifrit card.
Yeah. Which is stupid.
So that's the only way he'll play it is if he has your Ifrit card.
But I already sold my Ifrit card for drugs money. So now we're gonna get locked in President Delling's mansion, basically, or well, Rinoa will, and so she's gonna have to do her own thing.
And it's a lot of talking.
Yeah. So basically, we get shown around all of Delling City, and he goes through his plan. Somehow he like teleports in front of us between every transition. What are you doing?
This is where he goes.
Is it?
Yeah.
So it's Irvin's job to shoot.
Sorry, I'm like mumbling.
It's
and,
alright.
Like, far away from the.
It's alright. So it's Irvin's job to shoot Sorceress Edia. That's why we have him on our team in the first place. This is all an assassination attempt. But spoilers, Edia ran an orphanage where they all used to stay. And so he can't do it. He can't pull the trigger. Even though she's a murderer. See, the bad thing about sorceresses is once they die, their powers move on. That's why Adele is locked up in space in cryogenic containment field. So she cannot live, but she cannot die. Plowy. Yeah, spoilers. Adele's a handsome gal. Yeah, she's jacked, dude. I'd hit it.
From behind.
If she let me. And then she'd probably like rip my throat out like a praying mantis. But I mean, so think about it. You know, Adele wanted to be scary and menacing, not only magically but physically. So I mean, doesn't it make sense that she'd be like this extremely tall jacked woman? Like that, I mean, to me it makes perfect sense. And she also has like tattoos and stuff on her face. Like if you wanted to, like, it's like you cannot take me out even physically. Like Edea, she looks like it's possible that you could like sneak up on her and like snap her neck. Just like, psh! You could not sneak up on Adele and snap her neck. Her neck muscles are too thick. She could, like, if you, like, grabbed under her head, she could, like, lift you up and throw you across the room with only her neck muscles.
What was that?
That's my phone. I dropped my phone.
Is it broken? Time to get a Google Pixel 4.
Adele is, like, the leader of Mara Salvatrucha. Is that MS-13? I don't know who that is. So much conflict of style that Ultimecia probably ordered the suspension of Adele. Why do you say that?
Well, it was the Esther Rebellion.
Yeah. You learn that Laguna actually helped to seal away Adele. He tricked her. See, that's the one thing. You can still trick her. You can still trick anyone. But you better be right. Because you get one shot. One opportunity. You slip up for just 1 second. Just one freaking second. And you're toast. Rinoa, your dad wants what's best for you. You're a freaking kid. You're dicking around in things you shouldn't be dicking around in. Laguna is like Ronald Reagan, the comedian president who gets things done. I mean, that's debatable.
What did Reagan get done?
Trickle-down economics is a failure.
Please. Ladies in the grass. So, dude.
What's with all these, like, weird balloons?
Man, it's gonna be like 30 minutes.
I meant, like, in the defense area, not economics. Okay. Yeah. So, enough to where not only the card game was enough to slow us down, you know what I'm saying? Even if we got it the first try, we probably would have been slower.
Not been right at 305.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I honestly do feel like we did spend about 20 minutes on,
We definitely did.
Well, I mean, I would like to see the difference between the Quistis card. The Quistis card took, like, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah. Okay, what I missed? My wife needed attention. Nothing. Honestly, you know, this part's just, running around, freaking talking. I mean, that's most of this game, to be honest, but, this part is particularly boring. This game sucks. We need more Quistis. See, you want more Quistis.
I'm her.
Somebody else wants more Zell. I think it was TRG wants more Zell. They believe in Zell. Appreciate the Quistis card. We already scrapped it. We sold it for cash.
Behold the Quistis card.
Ultimecia made Behemoth to be beneath her. is all I'm saying. What? Is that like a play on words? Behemoth beneath her? Daddy, I want to go on the mission, Daddy. Don't use that Frenchman's wave with me. That's it, you're grounded. Double
You in this room.
Double ultra secret probation grounded. So Rhino does her own thing and like gets enthralled, right?
Not necessarily enthralled, kind of, but not quite.
Why does anyone need more Zell? He's too loud. Maybe I'm too Virgo for him. Virgo as in like the what do you call it?
Star sign?
Yeah, what is that called?
Horoscope?
Zodiac sign? Zodiacal, yeah. I don't know what Virgo means. Like, what is a Virgo
virgin.
like? Like a Virgo. Hey. Madonna'd for the very first time. Like a Virgo. I'm a Scorpio, but I don't know what that means. I see all those things on Facebook about it. Zell's like the opposite. Virgo's patient and silent. Okay. What's Scorpio? Whenever I ask people, I always ask that to people who are like into it, and they're like, I don't know, I just follow my own thing. And I'm like, oh, okay. Some people really believe in it. Like, I mean, I'm just like, eh. Virgo is my data plan. Yeah, I'm a Verizon guy myself.
Aquarius.
Hey, Sorceress Edia, just came here, wondering if you wanted to wear this not at all suspicious bangle. Oh, she's got little wings on her thing. I never noticed that.
Yep.
You guys see it on her shoulder blades? Normally her hair covers it mostly. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Wow, she looked... Ugh. Her model there was really messed up. This is a good scene here, too. And use her mask that she was wearing earlier, too. On the world map.
Yeah, so it's like the first time you see her face.
Yeah. It might be the first time she reveals her face to the public. I wonder if that's why maybe Irvin didn't know that it was her.
Maybe. Who knows?
I would have to read the dialogue. See, she has long pointy fingers. It's obvious, and you can see she shortened her hair too. So it's obvious that you can see like Adele, and like the sorceresses are capable of manipulating their form. Yeah. Scorpios are impulsive, possessive, jealous, and intense. I don't know. I don't think any of those really apply to me. Maybe intense. The kind of people you can't fool, or else you'll never get them to trust you again. Babe, snails for days. What? Like those curlies on the side of her head. Didn't realize I lagged behind. You just get back to live. Oh yeah. Normally I'll mention that every once in a while just to make sure you're live by hitting the live button. But it's a good thing I try to read almost everyone's message, so you'll know if you say something and I read it, how far behind you are. Because I think we keep it in low latency mode. Especially because this game doesn't require, it's not very visually impressive. You don't need to run it in like 4K Ultra HD, you know? Haha, fuck you, President Deli.
You just got assassinated.
You're an asshole and you smell bad. Yeah, see, she's enthralled.
I guess.
I'm gonna kill you all. The entire crowd is enthralled. That's why they're all cheering, even despite her saying mean things. Yeah, we're gonna be maybe even further than a half hour off. It really depends on how quickly we can get through the sewers. Everyone's gonna barf a little before going, I can't do it, I can't do it. I can't do it, I don't have it in me. What did you mean snails for days? Edea is a little hottie, though. All the sorceresses are. Except for the weird ones at the during the gauntlet.
Even those. Especially
those. The parade coming up that you run through, the dancing in it is inspired by Michael Jackson's Thriller. You'll see it here in a second. Hey, Nicholas Alvarado, thanks for tuning in, man. Good to see you, man. Happy Merry Christmas. If he used a Mauser R3, he would be a man. I'm more of a Mosin guy myself. Just because I don't know anything about guns. Secret tunnel through the mansion. Secret, 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 secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Should we use our webcam? We have a webcam that we almost never use just because it's like be boring and you'd only be able to see like one of us. Yeah, secret tunnels are the best, dude. If I have a house, I'm gonna fill it with secret tunnels. I think that's what everyone says, but how cool would that be?
We did have Narnia.
Yeah, that's true. We had a closet that had entered through both ways, so you could like walk through it. Here's the scene I was talking about with the. Oh yeah, she does have the little Princess Leia's on the side of her head. Yeah, see that's total Thriller right there. It's not exactly it, but it's like very similar. And this is Thriller night, and no one's gonna stop you from feeling. Pretty sure those are exactly the words. Crawl strats. Just kidding. Don't do crawl strats. This is a good scene though too. And all the scenes and the music in this game is just so good. This guy's just holding a gun. Like, could you imagine that in a real parade? Just a guy holding a gun up. It's like, I don't know, I'm gonna shoot you guys. Have you guys seen like the videos of like the people testing like actual gun blades? Crawl strats, crawl strats, crawl strats. Basically, it's like if you used a gun blade in real life, crawl strats OP. If you used a gun blade in real life, you'd like break your frickin' wrists.
Yeah. What? I always thought the idea of like slicing and then sending like electrical energy through the blade,
Or just even like a kinetic, like boom, boom, you know, just vibrating the blade back and forth like a shock. I don't know if it would really be any worse than getting cut or stabbed by it, but that Thriller cover though, thank you guys. You can buy my CD, mumble covers of songs I know half the words to. on that CD, you will not see songs that I really know, I like and know all the words to, such as Snow's Informer, I mentioned earlier. Snow. Not a great song, but it is fun to sing.
Come on.
I guess if the gunblade had recoil, as long as you swing it, it wouldn't hurt your arm. No, see, that's the thing, Talus, is even the recoil is not the issue. It's hitting something with your slicing through something and having it that pistol grip on there. Instead of bracing your wrist, you're in a weird position and you're gonna like just mess up your wrist, basically. Also, it's very poorly balanced. You can't balance something like that. So here's the Iguions. Freaking 40 minutes past our dream sequence. And don't forget to, he's gonna start Carbuncle. And Arvin can one-shot these guys. See, once we got the triples, we're so low level that see, we're 28 minutes past our split already. Jer.
Oh, yep, sorry.
Just Carbuncla. 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 Jer. Carbuncla. What's that noise?
I don't know, something kinking against
Your jacket's ticking against the chair. I guess the gunblade has recoil hacks. Yeah. See, basically call it carbs. The way we should have. But carbs are bad for you. Bread makes you fat. See, when we did our first speedrun, that's something that we forgot that we had to go through there. Oh look, a gun! It's like a Hitman drop. Whoa, barrel sweep, bro! Fucking, you need to show some discipline on that one. You just blew away 2 huge ass iguanas. Don't get all weird on me now. All right, now we're just gonna ride the teacups up. Yeah, eventually Squall has to just... It's like one of those, if you want to do anything right, if you want things done right, you gotta get it done yourself sort of situation. So this stream is going to end at the end of Disc 1, just so you guys know. So we are coming up on the end of the stream here. I do want to thank you for joining us on our Christmas stream. Our annual Christmas stream. This is something, you know, I don't expect to get a whole lot of viewers on. I don't expect to get a lot of viewers in general, and Christmas even less so. But it is something, you know, that I like to do, and we'll be streaming a little bit more during the break as well, so. And if you guys like what you see, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. It really does help. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers and not a single one more. Hey, you guys are almost dead, dude. Miss, damn it. It doesn't really matter. At the end of Disc 1, everyone gets healed up, I think, right?
Well, that and I'm not using them.
Yeah, and they're not going to be used at all. It'd be better for them not to die, I think, but... this dungeon right here is bad. It's really bad if you don't know the way through. Absolutely. Cold-blooded says, glad you guys streamed today, man. Well, you know, I'm glad you joined us. It really does mean a lot. Freaking not. Unsubscribe. Hey man, if you want to unsubscribe, you wouldn't be the first one. We have a lot of dead subscribers too, as in like people who don't actually use YouTube anymore. I think, which is unfortunate, but I
Did I not go the right way?
Oh my god, Jer. And go up. And to the right, and then up, I think. Or no, that's it. Yeah. You just gotta be more careful. Put Quistis back on 2 feet. If we get in another battle, we'll revive her.
No, we won't.
Then you go down 3 times. This is it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't know your way through here, it's really, really frustrating. And then keep going all the way down. Hey, are you sure that's what you weren't supposed to cross the,
Nope.
Okay. Float? What do you mean float? Yeah, so go ahead and revive.
I'm not gonna revive her.
Oh, I don't think we even have the item command on anyone. And now we would have to menu, so looks like it's not gonna happen. Someone left a magazine down here.
Flush it down the toilet.
It's water damaged. That wasn't a bad sewers. So after this is the Cypher fight and the Edia fight, which is gonna round out disc 1. So
how far were we from the 305? About 40 minutes.
yeah. So if we discount like the 20-minute freaking card fight, we could say basically we were about 20 minutes of controllable slowness that we basically could have done better, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, Irvin, you idiot. It was probably Mobius Unleashed. You know, Sonic porn. What is Mobius Unleashed? Is it Sonic porn? That sounds awesome. And by awesome, I mean awful. And by awful, I mean great. To each their own. No kink shaming. But it's not for me, that's for sure. Shink. You're trapped, son.
I don't know why we had to trap her.
Yeah, we could have just shot her, and she wouldn't even been on guard. Just calm down, breathe, take a moment, and then send it. Send it. Of course she had shields up. She was on guard. It's fine. We'll just one-shot her. Shink. That's the running sounds. I don't know if you guys know that. Vroom vroom. Out of my way, beep beep. Gotta go kill a sorceress. Buckle up for safety. You guys like my sound effects? So this fight is relatively easy. I do believe all we're going to be doing is just attacking. their life is going to be so low and we're going to be so strong at this point that we don't even need to limit break them. So it's a completely safe fight. She slaps the bullet as like a fly. Something I do like pointing out, and we mentioned it earlier, is that as Cypher, as you fight Cypher throughout the game, his coat gets more and more tattered. Shing. And then the Edea fight. And that'll be it. The time won't be until it tells us to change the disc. I blew it. I can't shoot from far away, but I can shoot up close. Again, this is just another extremely easy fight. I think it takes more than one shot, but it doesn't take many. And it's worth it to attack with Arvin and Squall. They both have 100 triples junction to their strength. However, it's not worth it to attack with Rhinoa. Impudent seeds. And that's it. That's the fight. Completely safe. No risk of dying there. And then we just got Encounter half, which is going to cut the rest of the encounters out by half. So we'll see even less random encounters. And then soon after that, we'll have Encounter none.
At the end of disc 2.
At the end of disc 2, yeah. Okay. Too much hacks, Squall dies. Yeah, that's what we get for.
So yeah, legit 40 minutes. So honestly, I think it's closer to like 10 minutes of poor play.
10 minutes? No, because remember, part of that's Quistis card too. So so right here, we lost about 20 minutes.
I think it's closer to 25. 25, 30.
We lost about 20 minutes because Quistis card took about 10. Zeld card took about, and that's it. So that's what we'll end the stream. We're gonna keep practicing this first disc here. I would like to get this disc under. I won't set a goal right now, a hard goal, but
we're probably actually gonna do discs 2 through 4. I wouldn't mind doing that.
I'll update these manually because I thought it would save, but it didn't.
Yeah, it should have.
Yeah, it's fine. I can easily just go through and add these times manually. But yeah. It
doesn't really matter because we're not doing a full run.
Not yet. I'll look through and see. We'll set a goal for what we want to see for this first disc. And then, come the new year, we'll probably do a few full runs after practicing this first disc more. But guys, that was our Christmas stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Jerry, you want to grab your ukulele to play us out?
Oh, I can. Yeah.
It's customary for those that you don't know to end the stream with a small little song. So
let me make sure it's tuned real quick.
You should have had that done.
I didn't think I was gonna do it.
Do Quistis next time. How do we do Quistis? What does that mean? Sure, you can hear the tuning of the. All right, a 1, a 2. A 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the end of the stream. That's the end of the stream. That's the end of the stream. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. You'll probably see us at least one more time before the New Year. I love you all. Thank you guys for hanging out. See ya.